This episode's brought to you by Arc Raiders, a multiplayer extraction adventure video game set in a lethal yet vibrant future Earth. It's coming October 30th, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. ArcRaiders.com.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kinda Funny Gamescast for Tuesday, October 28th, 2025. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside Forbes 30 Under 30, a.k.a. New York Game Awards nominated, a.k.a. Leftover Poppy, Blessing Adeoye Jr.
Good day, Greg.
Good day to you. I can't wait to hear about what you're playing at your desk. Over there, of course, it's the master of hype, Snowbike Mike.
What's up, King of Halloween? How are you feeling?
I love you.
Come on, end of the week.
You.
Here it is, big day.
How's all this green making you feel?
I love being on the big green set. And we've had a lot of it recently.
We have. Usually
Halo
bad news.
campaign
Today will be
and all.
good news. Today should be
Outer
good
Worlds
news,
2.
everybody. Don't worry about
We
it.
got two good ones.
Okay, good. Okay, two good ones back to back.
Let's build on that to make a third good
There we go. I like
All
that
on
a
the
lot.
up and up for Xbox.
And of course, rounding out the quartet, the Hispanic heartthrob Texas Street Latino heat, clicking heads and ripping them to shreds, globe-trotting, headshot and rootin' tootin', three-point shooting, nitro rifle from Twitch.tv, Andy Cortez.
4-0, go Spurs, go.
Whoa, that's big.
Go Spurs, go.
Go Spurs, go. I like
Wemby's
that.
just putting on a clinic, let me tell you. I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like Halloween being on a Friday or
Really?
like, because here's the thing. Like, if it were on a Wednesday, we would have celebrated it the Friday before and then also on Wednesday.
Dude, I saw so many costumes this last weekend, and I'm like, what are we
Yeah.
doing? It's a week away.
Well,
man.
No, you always celebrate the week before.
Yeah, but it's Friday.
If you didn't know, everybody, this is the Kinda Funny Gamescast. We are live reacting to the one, the only, the ID at Xbox October Showcase. We'll do a live reaction with you. We'll run an ad, and then, of course, we'll record the Kinda Funny Gamescast review of that there show. You can see 14 seconds away from starting. Remember, of course, we're an 11-person small business all about live talk shows. After this, you will get, of course, the review Gamescast of this, then Games Daily, then the Kinda Funny podcast, then a Battlefield stream. So a big day of programming.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to support
Battlefield
us, there's a lot of good ways to do it. Membership right now.
And if
Kevin,
you have
can we get
Amazon
audio?
Prime, you have Twitch Prime.
And a brand new showcase jam-packed with the coolest and most original indie games coming to your favorite Xbox platform. Pay attention. Tune in for brand new looks at never-before-seen games and awesome new content coming to the games you already
I was
love.
pointing out the
Get ready,
Invincible fighting
because
game.
the
yeah,
Idea
Invincible.
Xbox
Impossible to miss.
Showcase
That's
Fall
sweet.
Edition starts right now.
Hello and welcome to the ID at Xbox Fall 2025 Showcase powered by IGN. I'm your host, Damon Hatfield, joined by Aliek and Jeffrey Vega. Welcome.
Hey, the ID at Xbox Showcase is all about celebrating the coolest and craziest games coming to PC and Xbox platforms soon, and we can't wait to
What
show
about
them
that
all today.
PlayStation, though? You know?
So let's do just
What about that
Now,
PlayStation? You're
usually we
about
bring you the
Nintendo.
ID at Xbox
We put out a new
Showcase in
console
the
this
summer.
year.
Oh, wow,
but
that's
since
sick.
we're sneaking in a special fall edition of this showcase in before Halloween, why not kick things off with some spooky games headed your way soon? Check it out.
Makasih banyak ya, Pak.
A Scourge, a Blight.
A blight.
The
Nothing better
Roots.
than the whispers to kick it off.
Darkness began to rise. Oh, fuck, no.
Come on, Andy. You like that guy.
Okay, some Resident Evil vibes here.
Now, can I get you handcuffed to someone, Mike, to play through this?
Oh, man, Greg. For you, we'll make it happen. Blessing, you and I are going to ride on this one.
No, we're not.
We ride at dawn for this game.
Agni, perlu kamu ketahui.
I couldn't tell if it was a
Sejengkal saja kamu keluar dan
Until Dawn
menginjakkan
style game
kaki,
over.
Dude, that's what I thought too,
semua
right?
pintu deskupan akan tertutup buatmu. Jangan buat keputusan yang akan kamu sesali.
Lila butuh saya.
Interesting song choice.
Yeah. Ah.
That's gonna hurt. You know what I mean?
The thing that's throwing me off is the people look so good and real, but It doesn't feel like it's using motion capture. It feels like it's just like hand animated, so everything's kind of like cartoony looking.
Yeah. Like everything looks jerky.
Yeah.
What was it called? Calamity? What was it?
AGINI is what I got. And get the final ones after that.
Dunia ini belum selesai denganmu.
Damn, they're doing a Kojima character.
The Headman.
Village of Calamity. Thank you.
World premiere.
There's always a Calamity.
Throw it up on my Steam so I can start wishlisting.
Calamity.
Oh. The former RLC sometime in the 1990s, 10 years after the accident. Oh, it's a big fish.
I love a good top down with the vision tone.
Yeah?
Big fan of the vision.
Darkwood 2. Now, would it surprise you, Andy? I didn't know there was a Darkwood 1.
Wow.
Thanks, Andy.
We're warming up. We'll get there. You know, it's the first show of the day.
Man, let's get some better centering here, you know? Try to center the force a little more. Left justified or center.
Oh, shit. I'm a guitar man.
Fred, I was wondering when you'd finally find time to pay me a visit.
Hello? Oh shit, guitar chords. They got tabs.
He's a guitar. You're playing as a living guitar.
Find a way to get out of there.
Hey, you.
It's like a music Five Nights at Freddy's.
What are you doing here? We're not supposed to be out in the halls at night, but I couldn't help myself.
What are these things?
I don't know, Fred. Nobody does.
Jesus.
Oh, don't look so frightened, my boy. You've come to a rather difficult passage, I'm afraid. The object of your desire is just ahead.
I'm trying to think of like a guitar bend string, but bendy in the ink machine.
Yeah.
Now run along.
Fender bendy, I don't know.
Fender bendy, yes, sir.
What's the symbolism of your guitar and you're running away from a cassette tape?
Okay.
Cool.
Darkwood 1 is already out. It's on sale on Steam right now for $3.74.
Can you imagine if Darkwood 1 wasn't out?
We just skipped the one.
It's coming out next year. We're announcing the sequel, though.
I took that as like a given. Just like assumed.
I just made it more that it was on sale. All right, I'm sorry, everybody. Darkwood, a new perspective.
Oh, this is one of them Rhythm Heavens. No, it's not.
Darkwood, a new perspective on survival horror. Scavenge and explore a rich, ever-changing, free roam world by day, then hunker down in your hideout and pray for morning light.
Oh, it might be one of them Rhythm Heavens, actually.
We got our own pup.
That's cool. I thought that was 3D sound for a second.
We got our own pup in here.
Things are so fuzzy after that.
Uppergeist. I feel like they didn't do a good job of showing enough gameplay for that one.
You're not about Puppergeist yet?
Yeah.
Good name, though.
You're watching the ID at Xbox Fall Showcase powered by IGN. You just saw some truly terrifying indie games that you'll be able to play
I
before you
disagree,
know
Greg.
it.
I don't think it's a great
Too
name.
Well, I wasn't scared. I had my eyes open the whole time.
Actually, I had my eyes open the whole time, and I saw that you had your eyes closed the whole time. Also, you were curled up in a ball.
Okay, fine, you got me. Either way, we promise there's nothing scary in this next surprise, because up next, we're taking a look at a few fantasy-themed games.
Indeed. Let's take a look at some awesome new content that's on the way to 33 Immortals, plus check out some equally cool fantasy games right here on the ID at Xbox Showcase.
Final Fantasy Remake 3. Is this 33 Immortals?
Yeah.
I gotta play it.
Did this not come out?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
I played it about twice, and then nobody played it ever again with me. So
Oh, it's everybody else's fault. Got it.
oh yeah, 100%.
Got it.
The tie
Nobody was
is about
interested in this.
I mean, I was very interested.
I am. I'm just not interested to like download the Xbox store. You know, like it's only on Xbox store, and I can't get it on Steam Deck unless I do the weird workaround.
If somebody invited me to play, I would have played with them.
Strikes.
I think he's talking about you, Mike. I don't know.
I'm saying.
The crossbows of pride. Mark your
It looks sick
prey,
as hell.
Then unleash a relentless barrage of bolts.
I'll tell you what, Bless. There was an update a week ago for Windblown. Perfect timing.
Ooh.
I want you and me back to hop in for a
That was a fun time.
And reap greater rewards.
So is this good, Mike?
I didn't love it at the end of the day.
Purge seals of domination to liberate the chamber. Destroy foul effigies.
Would you
of
say this is your
submission
style of
to
game, though?
claim precious
Yeah, I enjoy the Hades like. I liked the cell of 33 people. The problem was a lot of the dungeons, you can't jam everybody in there. So it'd only be about 4 to 8 people in each dungeon. And it just felt really disconnected from the whole 33 people running together. So that was a big letdown to the very end, unfortunately.
Really feel like they pigeonholed themselves there with the 33 thing.
Fuck. How do we get away from this?
What if we do 4 Immortals?
Pride and Temperance update out today.
All right, I'm in.
This looks like the... Oh, what's the
Fox
name of
game? Tunic?
No, not Tunic. There's a game about running down a hill.
Haste.
Haste, yeah.
A lot of weird music choices with the trailers.
Remember, these are indie games. All right, it can't be fucking.
No, but I'm just saying, it's the matching up thing. You know, you can look up royalty-free like whimsical theater or something. Symphony.
What does this remind you of? Because I have like 3 different games.
Small Arms, the Xbox Live Arcade game.
Oh.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Xbox Live audience. You would have liked Small Arms. It's Smash Bros.
I do like Smash Bros. a lot.
Damn, yeah, it really is kind of the haste movement. All the hills sort of sliding.
They're
half pipes everywhere.
Cunning AI.
I want Xbox to hit us up to host this, but we send like Nick.
I don't know what the fuck I just saw. Did you ever watch The Heat? AK.98 says, Andy, 33 Immortals is on the Epic Game Store as well.
I mean,
Your favorite store?
If it's not Steam, you know, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I was thinking Gang Beasts, chat.
I can see that. I can see that.
Party Animals.
Yeah, Party Animals. That was the one I was kind of
good one.
actually.
That was a good one.
The world's best dungeon brawler.
Like Party Animals meets what's the Dreamcast
What, Jesus,
game?
what the fuck?
Power Stone?
Oasis?
Oasis.
No, thank you.
For a second there, I thought the name of the game was The World's Best Dungeon Brawler.
I was like, that's awesome. Finally, some sex.
Nudity.
Our world is broken.
A blight.
They killed our gods. The Nevermore's reach is growing.
Violence is the answer.
About time. Where prophecy, power collides.
I'll gut you like a fish.
Jesus, her outfit's revealing. our kidneys, you know what I mean? Fuck. Jesus. 20 primals to play. And you'll want to fuck them all.
All powerful, all fuckable.
Yes, my barbarian. Come.
It's giving like late 90s.
Yeah, like Gauntlet Legends type deal.
Yeah. And
You're watching the
character
ID
design.
at Xbox Showcase, and we hope you're having as much fun as we are.
Coming up next, we have a pair of really cool sci-fi games that you won't want to miss.
Let's take a look at Planet of Lana 2 and Aphelion. Check it out.
What was that game called?
That was Ungodly.
Ungodly.
Planet of Lana 2,
Hello,
though.
my name is
That's
Adam
lit.
Quanius, and with me I have Claes Martin Eriksson, and we're the game directors on Planet of
You
Lana
said first one
2,
wasn't too long,
our
right?
upcoming game
No, not
from
long.
Wishfully.
Yes, hi
Night-
everyone.
2 nights
we are
max.
super
Nice.
excited to finally share some extended gameplay
So
footage
pretty.
with you today for this next chapter of the Planet of Lana saga. So let's get into it.
Yes, and we have a lot of new exciting features, but one that we think is really important to keep from the first game is that, yes, you can still pet Mui, of course.
Okay, great.
And there's a lot of new biomes and areas to explore on Novo this time around. Everything from snowy
What's Playdead
mountains
doing?
to dark mines and even urban
Dude,
environments to just
The
mention a few.
Reanimal
I was gonna say, didn't they break it into like 4 games?
The Reanimal demo is like,
which is
I
this
think the closest
ocean
thing we'll
area.
get to an inside.
Dude, I
And
thought
this
I had the same thought when I was
Lana
playing
can
it.
swim and dive freely underwater. But if you remember from the first game, Mui is not very compatible with water. But luckily, you have this
He's like
strange
me.
plant that you can use to transport her as you explore the lush corals and dark depths of this environment.
Yes, and of course we
Wait, what
are
happened? I
super
missed it.
stoked to
Closed
reveal
it up
that
like a
Takeshi
little scoop of
Furukawa
gear.
will
Oh.
be returning as composer. Obviously,
Y'all remember
his
Somerville?
beautiful tones
Yeah.
and engineer in the background.
I feel like I
are
was the only
such
person
a
that liked
crucial
Somerville.
part of the whole
Yeah.
universe and storytelling of
That was when we all had our
I
hopes
beat that
pinned
game.
on. Yeah, I beat it too. I was like,
I
"Ah."
didn't hate it, but it was like a solid.
Yes, and there's
Forgettable.
a lot of
6.5%.
new
I
creatures
think it
and
came-
robots
it came
that you
out
come
at
across
around the
during
same
your
time as
adventure,
Cocoon,
and
I wanna
here
say.
you have to use stealth to get
And
past
Cocoon
this.
cleared. Cocoon, oh yeah, Cocoon just cleared it.
In general, Lana is much more agile.
Oh, no,
and
Cocoon might have been a
capable
year
this time
later,
around,
actually.
both on land and in water. But she's still vulnerable, so the collaboration with Mui is really important. And you use verbal commands to control Mui, and you can now control her all across the screen. And she also has this hypnotic ability that lets you take control of new exciting creatures. Here you can see that you can control this tiny little inkfish that you can swim around with and explore the area. And all these creatures have unique abilities that you can use to your advantage.
Mike, should I have played Planet
This
of Lana?
inkfish can release a
Yeah, I
ink
think it was a
cloud
pretty
that you can
special
use to
one
get
the year it
past
came
this
out.
shark. And that's
Especially
just
for
one of
being
many
a
examples
night to
of
2
how
nights
we're
of gameplay,
expanding
it's
the
worth it.
gameplay.
Yes, and another thing that, of course, is expanding is the narrative.
know me and Barrett
now,
liked it a
some
lot.
time has passed since Lana and Mui
Did you ever
liberated
play?
Novo
Never.
from the rebel invaders in the first game.
Didn't roll credits on it,
And
but
a
we
big
did it for
focus of
whatever
the
we did.
sequel revolves
Barrett's
around
here!
how the planet has changed with the
was thinking about
arrival
Barrett
of
earlier.
this new technology.
I'm always thinking about
I was like, where's Barrett
Now, in
been?
this scene, Lana and Mui have been captured by a hostile
It doesn't feel the
human
same without you,
faction
Barrett.
that have
Barrett, you been going to the
reprogrammed the
gym?
robots for their own purposes. And as you can see, they
That's
are
been about his
separated
life.
and having
How many times was he going to say Barrett in a 30-second section?
I can tell you really miss me. I haven't been to the gym in the last week just because we were out of town, but yes, I've been regularly going.
I'll say, you looking good.
I went to the Art of Manga exhibit at the DeYoung, and it was so much fun, Barrett. You're going to love it.
Everyone
It was awesome.
in this game.
Awesome.
Yes,
I
and
got
to
you a little
summarize,
toga toy.
This sequel
Oh, you're
has
the
double the
fucking
length,
best,
double
brother.
the scope, and the team has been working so hard to bring a truly
missed you. Welcome
unique
back.
experience with more challenging puzzles and an expanded
Never leave
narrative
again.
for you to explore. And we're just so excited to show you more from the game. Planet of Lana 2 is coming 2026 on all platforms and on Xbox Game Pass day one.
Hello?
Is Exodus?
What was the one with Troy Baker?
A blind.
Oh.
Sci-fi one.
Yeah. That came and went real
The one,
quick.
Fort and Solace?
Fort
Yep,
Solis,
yeah.
In my head, there is something here.
This is either the Expanse one or Exodus.
Oh, do we get mixtape here?
No, it's not either.
Oh, we saw
Don't not!
We saw this one.
Yes, we did.
One shuttle has crashed on Persephone. I lost contact with Dr. Montclair.
Hang on, Thomas.
Survive on an uncharted planet. Find each other.
I got this.
Oh, shit.
Hide.
I'm not alone.
What the hell?
It's stalking me.
Scary.
Crap, no!
We all kind of internally assume that this was the Banishers team. Because Dominant has like a lot of different teams that do different genre style stuff.
They put out the one press release where they talk about how there are like 3 different sectors now of Dominant. There's the narrative sector, there's like the action RPG sector, and I think the third one is experimental, like Jusant type games.
Oh, Jusant.
Jusant.
Jusant. This looks cool.
What are you?
I'm champion.
I'm champion. Damn, that looks rad.
Yeah.
Aphelion. That looks way better than the first time they showed it.
Yeah.
The first time was like, okay, we're not quite sure what this is.
2026. This is the first trailer of the showcase that's really hit for me.
That was Planet of Lana 2 and
One thing
Aphelion, 2 really exciting new games you'll get to play soon.
I wanted to tell y'all that you all should have played the
indie games
Ultimates,
we
man.
can't wait to show you
It's on my
right
thing.
here
I kept
on the
meaning to get
ID
back
at
to
Xbox
it.
Showcase. Take a look.
Indie selects the weird shit montage.
Oh, these are games that are all
These
come
are
out
out already. If you want a game right now, you know. I'm gonna grab a water while we do this.
I don't want a game right now. I'm playing Hades 2.
While we have a good moment, have you guys heard the good word of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Okay? Why don't you pander to the audience?
I need you to not echo the Reddit in my ear right now.
Jump into Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. One of the best games of the year with DLC coming out.
People already like you, Mike. You don't.
I'm gonna find your phone. I'm gonna delete Reddit. I'm gonna delete Reddit from your phone.
I've already.
How's that?
Be with you.
Jesus Christ.
I've been saying for the last
Xenoblade Chronicles.
I've been saying for the last 6 months that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 I'm going to get back to.
Have you played?
Have you played Xenoblade yet?
No.
It's on your slate though, isn't it? It's on your slate.
No, Fire
Emblem.
Xbox on my list. Powered by IGN. We hope you're having an awesome time.
I did
we've got
do
some
2
really
streams
cool
of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and that shit is the
right
truth.
now on the IGN store.
That shit is kind of fire.
Whether you're a fan of the Fallout game franchise or the recent smash hit Clair Obscur Expedition 33, the IGN store has t-shirts, hoodies, collectibles, and more.
They got
All
t-shirts now,
celebrating
1
the
through 10.
best in games and entertainment.
I'm always
Just
thinking
head to
about it.
store.ign.com
It's a good looking shirt.
And get yourself something nice.
But what do I
Hey,
get?
save
I don't
me
want
a
to get
sweatshirt.
10.
It's
You gotta get a 7 here. You gotta get a 7.
I want a 7.9. Did they ever do that? I forget if they ever added that in.
Had exciting stuff coming to games like Vampire Survivors and DayZ.
I would have
Check it out.
half-toned the red.
Yeah.
That way it's not just a slab of print.
Yeah.
Sure,
Looks like it can get sweaty under there. You know?
No, it's just another crossover. Oh, shit.
Oh, Greg, I have a new card game for us to play, by the way.
Okay, what is it?
It's called The Gang.
Solitaire.
It is basically if you took the mind and combined it with poker.
Oh.
Like poker hands, like Bellagio type shit. Joey's the one that recommended it to me. I played it over the weekend. It was a blast.
Chad, how good does this look on the Twitch stream right now?
Got to check.
Like all the noise.
Noisy.
I'll tell you what's a pretty cool game.
Listen.
You may not have heard of it. Metroid Prime Remastered.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Pretty cool game.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You just started playing it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I've never had a game that's like, I've heard about that game for so long that I played it and just skyrocketed to being one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
I fucking love Metroid
I'm about
Prime.
4 hours in. I'm like, yeah, this
Yeah.
is a good fucking video game.
It only gets better.
And it works, and it runs like, and looks amazing on Switch too. It got like it didn't get an update. It just always had an unlock.
Yeah.
Of like, now the frame rate's good and it isn't as blurry.
Dark Void 2.
Oh, this is actually Darkwood 3. Don't know if you know.
That's a good joke, Mike.
Very good, Mike. Very good.
I feel like a lot of indie games that have like the realistic kind of art style that they're going for all kind of look like GTA 4 on PS3 to me. I don't know how to describe it.
I was gonna say, he looks like a character like in a TV show when a person falls into a video game and they have like a video game.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he looks like.
He's thinking all of a sudden this turned into Road Rash.
Daisy Adlin.
Hey, now.
You're watching the ID at Xbox Fall Showcase brought to you by IGN. Thanks for hanging with us today.
Up next, we get a collection of games that involve things like cyberpunk football, superhero combat, and sledding.
Maybe someday somebody will make a game that has all of those things. But until then, let's take a look at Super Bowl, Invincible Versus, and sledding games.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
Roll
IGN
it.
store. At the like, none of the numbers speak to me. You know what I mean?
What's your favorite number?
7-9.
You need a what was Friends?
7.9.
Yeah,
on Mario Kart. Yeah. Also, what the fuck? They don't have just a normal Beyond shirt. They have one Beyond shirt. I don't know. It looks like a serial killer wrote it. I'm not gonna buy that.
Hold on.
Another 3v3.
Calm down, everybody.
3.
Hold on.
Team Arena
It's
Brawl.
gonna be my Knockout City replacement.
Oh,
Let's
fuck,
fucking
oh,
go!
fuck.
Oh,
What are we
fuck.
doing?
We've seen this before, I think.
No,
Damn.
I don't think we have.
I don't
I
like.
remember when FIFU came out and we just forgot about that.
I don't like the graphics package.
No one forgot about Rematch.
I kind of like the character models. I don't like the graphics package. What are we doing? Why are they moving like that?
People are dancing, man.
Why are we? Why is this controlling like a fighting game?
I see Wemby last time, like, holy shit.
There's something to talk about with
Super Bowl.
that. There's a lot to talk about on that.
Yeah, holy shit.
I was in, then I'm out.
Here you go.
I've calculated our relative strengths, and I'm afraid you won't win this one.
The character?
Everyone who fights.
Oh, 100 Monster Girl. Hell yeah. What's the hype level on this one as our fighting game guy?
Hype level, I'll put at a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Like I'm kind of hyped for it, but we're also in a place where so many great fighting games are coming out that it has some really big competition between 2XKO and Marvel Tilcon Fighting Souls.
Got it.
But I previewed this a few times. It's a fun game, and it's coming from the people who gave us Killer Instinct on Xbox One when that launched.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and so
That's exciting.
they have good people behind it. When you're seeing the combos, like that is the DNA of Killer Instinct coming out, right? But
exceptions for you.
this is really steep competition for this one.
That was Iron Galaxy and the Who.
It was.
What's the other name?
Well, Iron Galaxy was the second one.
Okay.
It was a different studio that launched it, and then Iron Galaxy took over for the support.
First one, okay.
Yeah.
Who was that? What was that name?
I forget the name of that studio.
Killer Instinct devs also worked on Towerborn.
Yes. It was like the team that launched Killer Instinct got bought by Amazon. Double Helix got bought by Amazon, and then people left them after they got bought by Amazon. Just formed this studio that's now under Skybound.
But I come prepared for any
Whoa. He's a big one now.
Yeah, I say all that to say that this is going to come out and be a good fighting game. Is it going to be excellent? I don't know, but it's going to be good.
What's the line guy? Beast something? Beast boy? Beastman? Beastmaster? Who's the line guy?
Beastmaster, yeah.
Beastmaster.
Isn't it? Battle Beast.
Battle Beast. That's what it is.
Beastmasters, I think, is the old 80s
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, that's why you hung me up on it. I was like, wait, what?
Called.
sledding game.
Look at this fucking guy.
It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. You just sled with your friends. You can race. You can do cool flips and stuff.
That's me in the beanbag chair.
Some fun ragdolls
at night.
Because how can you not love ragdolls? You can also talk to people using proximity chat.
All right, I'm gonna put it all on.
Oh, they have gambling. Yeah, dude.
Oh, the goal.
Mike's perfect.
The goal here is to just have fun and hang out. Like, that's it. So if you want to take a break
It's
from
a third
sledding,
space
you can also just chill.
I like that.
You can build snowmen.
Friend slop.
We had
roast
libraries, now we
marshmallows.
have the sledding game.
You can even have snowball fights. Lock us in. Lock us in.
Oh no, watch out, watch out.
I got Luan.
Watch out, he's right there.
I've actually added a ton of other.
I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for this
besides
fucking battle royale from Battlefield coming out
you
today,
can also
Mike,
play darts. Or
we'd be
go
back in
curling.
there in the camping RV side.
Oh, man.
RV there,
I
yeah.
was excited to try it.
Or fish. People love fishing.
I'm gonna catch a whale on my next one.
Yeah, I haven't caught it.
Dude, that RV game has sold like a million copies.
There's
or
also a
something.
karaoke mic.
That's crazy. I've not even seen gameplay.
If you want to mess
I want to
around.
play it.
That's one of my favorite things.
Woo!
Do you know what is a little green dot on the snow?
What?
Oh, never mind. That joke doesn't make any
Oh.
sense.
But yeah, I've been developing this game on my own, and it's honestly crazy how far it's come. And now I'm really excited to share that Sledding Game is coming to Xbox and Game Pass. So yeah, that's Sledding Game.
We got to come up with a better term
Wait
for
for
a
you to
friend
try it.
slop.
Oh, I agree.
Like
Looks
a more
sports
positive term
and
for
fighting
friend
game
slop.
fans will be eating good
That's
real
just an
soon.
assignment for us on
Up
the panel.
next, Raw Fury is one of the most passionate video game publishers out right now. Stick around because we'll be right back after this.
I like sledding game. We should do a kind of funny podcast in sledding game. At the open mic.
I've always wanted to do that.
This is our time.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's like if ball pit was a tower defense.
Oh, whoa.
Andy's in.
You just have like a moving tower.
Beware, monsters are coming. In this tower survivor roguelite, you protect an ever-moving city from unrelenting hordes. Gather resources, fortify defenses, and boost potential through enhanced player progression. Will you reach the arch?
This looks cool. When I was streaming the other night, everybody kept popping into my chat, especially Graham. Graham is legend, popping in going, Andy, play Slots and Daggers.
Dude,
I'm like, I don't need another one,
I've heard
man.
so many people bring up Slots and Daggers.
Donkey.
But I will probably.
Also, what was the name of that game that just...
That was Monsters Are Coming Rock and Road.
Oh, that was the title.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks neat.
Oh, 12-9.
I did put out a BS, that's Blue Sky Tim earlier, that is just saying like, look, there's a lot of cool games coming out. I just want to play Moonlighter 2.
Yes, fuck yes.
No
Andy.
offense to everybody else.
That Luminous.
Yes. Oh, I remember seeing this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say this has been in something before.
Fuck, man.
Okay.
Routine.
Scary.
You're watching the ID at Xbox Showcase. That was a small sampling of games heading your way, courtesy of the folks at Raw Fury.
Up next are some games that are definitely less raw and significantly less furious.
Let's take a look at some
Hang
warm,
beasts.
cuddly, lovely,
Hang out
wholesome
with your
games
friends.
you'll get to cozy up and snuggle with
Oh, I
soon.
see.
It does sound like things are
Hanging dong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging brain.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting there, though.
Okay.
Oh shit, this is the egg game.
Because I like the gang beasts, like kind of like Metroidvania, you know, roguelike.
But they're always kind of goofy looking, you know?
Yeah.
This rocks. Again, well, this one has like music that doesn't fit it, but it's good. You know?
That was ugly. You'll do better next time.
Where we drop you, boys.
That was tough. Shall we try again?
Oh, Danny O'Dar is super pumped up about this game. I saw him tweeting out, or maybe BSing about it. I forget what.
What is this?
You just ride with your friends.
Jeeping?
It's fun.
Jeeping it?
Sometimes you get
Jeepers
stuck,
Creepers?
and you gotta use the winch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love a good winch.
Yeah, we're so familiar with the winch after RV there yet. Really use the winch a lot.
Over the hill.
There was a moment where Kevin connected himself to the winch to save me from being deep in the cavern, and he jumped to save me, and he was like, I didn't bring the remote with me to lower myself down. So now he's just hanging above me.
Yeah.
Mike, this is yours, right? This is you?
Fucking rocks, man. This is one of the best sims
Oh,
out
this is
there.
a card game shop simulator?
Yeah, this is TCG card sim shop.
Is this the one where sometimes people will walk in and they smell bad?
Yes, a lot of them now have been doing smell bad stuff. People can smell bad at the pool. They can poop in your pool as well. It's a whole situation, man. They got a morph.
Oh, there you go. There's the stinkies. Yeah. It's like I'm at PAX again.
This shit is great.
I would do anything to be like, let me be your art director.
You want to design the cards?
Just
everything?
You know.
I do like that they have actual cards here.
They got grading now. You can even get a Pokemon mod if you want.
Oh, that's smart.
Allegedly.
Pokemon.
That's smart. Yeah, I'm sure Nintendo loves that.
Coming to console. Good for them.
What is Task Time? Who can play it? Is it fun? How did this end up in a Halloween-themed Xbox showcase? We will answer some of those questions and more.
I didn't even realize this was all Halloween.
It just hit me.
I don't think it is.
Or if finding
The first section was horror games. They said that. I think this is just these people.
Because like, hold on. Because Invincible Versus had like the Halloween thing pop up.
Identity you forgot years ago.
I don't think it's a full-blown Halloween thing.
Monsters are coming. Daisy, Vampire Survivors.
6 glorious rounds. The aim of the game is to complete the tasks.
The horror of smelly nerds walking to your shop.
And subsequently rub it in your Deliveroo driver's face. The tasks aren't always as straightforward as it seems, however, and include such randomly generated gems as...
I like it.
It is growing.
I like it.
The more you think about it.
90s handheld. Keep your A and Z as far apart from each other as possible, but everyone moves like a tank. Hit other players to score points. Getting hit loses points. Everyone uses a selfie stick. From some of the people that worked on Gang Beasts and Fall Guys, Task Time is coming soon and promises to be your new favourite friend slop.
They're calling it friend slop.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's working.
Well,
People
that
love
just
that
about
friend
wraps
slop.
us up for the ID at Xbox Fall Edition Showcase.
It's like
From all of
walking
us here at
sim.
IGN, thank you for
Where it
hanging out with us
sounds like
today.
it's
These
mean,
showcases are
but
always fun to be a part of.
We can take it back.
Because we here at IGN are always working on bringing you cool events, here's a friendly reminder that we're just a few months away from IGN's annual Game of the Year Awards this December. It's a celebration of the best
She was gonna
games
say,
released in 2025.
friendly reminder
and it's
that
always
we
a
are
special
people
event,
with feelings, so
even
please
if
don't
we're
Be nice in the comments.
Coming up early next year is IGN FanFest 2026, a huge showcase of exclusive looks at big games, movies, and TV shows that we know you'll love.
But right now, let's close out the ID at Xbox Showcase by bringing
With
in a little
Gears
bit
of
outside
War.
help. Mouse PI for Hire is the gritty and hilarious first-person game that looks like no video game you've ever seen before. Let's take a look at Mouse PI for Hire.
They just got a date, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 2026.
I love my 7th trailer for a video game.
Detective Pepper's in the house.
March 19th. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like Mouse PI for Hire is one of those games, those indies that we've just seen too many times now, and it can't live up to being as good. Like if they could have done that first trailer and then put it out 6 months later.
Yeah. Also, mixtape is just not coming out this year, huh?
They refuse to say anything. I keep leaving comments like, what the fuck? No response.
Hey, it's about to be November. We don't have a release date.
Hey man, remember we just got that Marvel Cosmic Invasion release date. Maybe it's a similar thing. Maybe it's a stealth drop at Game Awards.
I don't think people stealth drop at Game Awards.
Old school shooter.
I don't know if that's a thing.
It is.
Unless you're God of War DLC.
Sure.
Like I've never played before. Are you ready for a sneak peek of what we are cooking here?
Oh boy, here we go.
My name is Maciej Krzemień. I'm the lead producer at Fumi Games. Mouse PI for Hire is an FPS game, but in a very unusual
Alex says, I don't know,
setting
man.
of a
We said
cartoon.
similar stuff about
It's
Cuphead.
in 3D environment.
Yes. But between Cuphead and now, how many other fucking overexposed indie games have you seen that just didn't live up to what the hype would have been?
Weapons,
I hope I'm wrong. This looks awesome.
Also, this don't look like Cuphead.
Everything.
But that Cuphead's like, that's a 10 out of 10 video game.
Well, this is also black and white.
Specialized in short film animations.
But I just think Cuphead, like when we see Cuphead in trailers, we're like, that looks like an impossibly good-looking video game, and it came out as an impossibly good-looking video game.
Our art director came to me with this great idea. I knew he was onto something.
Hi, I'm Michał Rostek. I'm the art director and lead animator. For me, this game is a great opportunity to spread with the world my passion about the Rubber Hose animation. It is like part of pop culture that resonates with people all around the world.
My name is Mateusz, and I'm a lead narrative designer at Fumi Games. What excites me the most about the story of Mouse is just this sheer comedy of it, despite tackling subjects that are quite serious.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
I'm Łukasz Błaszczyk. I'm the lead game designer for Mouse PI for Hire. What I hope that fans will learn from this video is that it isn't just another copy-paste of a boomer shooter. You're gonna meet NPCs, you're gonna learn the world, you're gonna find a deep, engaging story. We've designed the game around you having fun.
I'm just always so impressed by people who speak two languages. Like, you just think about it. It's just like, god damn, like, you know, I can't speak Spanish for shit. I'm so impressed.
Mijo.
I'm impressed by Kevin every day.
Detective 1. So every element of the UI or the weapons, enemies, everything is animated by hand.
One of the biggest challenges that we have to overcome is to make sure that every frame of the animation will be as close as possible to 1930s Rubber Hose style. Rubber Hose animation.
Chat, let us know in the comments down below.
Animation developed in
do you speak
United
two languages?
States
And if you do,
1920s,
what language do you
1930s,
dream in?
And the things that could be the
Because that's a
representative
concept that
of
really
this
blew my
art
mind.
style
I'll tell
is
you
the
what, I was like,
pulsing
whoa.
animation.
Everything bends, everything stretches and squeezes. It gives us all kinds of different things that, for example, our characters can do with their hands or legs. We're not limited by a realistic art style.
So when we consider 2D characters running around a 3D environment, that presents
So you don't want. I mean, you don't think it looks like Cuphead, and I know what you mean.
I'm what I was saying earlier is that Cuphead is a top 5 best looking video game I've ever seen in my life. I don't think
the animation and the hand drawn does so much for me.
I think it looks good. I think it looks great. But I think it's a different vibe from like when we were seeing Cuphead and Cuphead comes out and it's like it blows all of us away because it lived up to being one of the best looking video games I've ever seen.
The thing for me, I'm with Bless, is that
final result of this is
because Cuphead is a side scroller, everything always looks like it was just drawn in one go.
Yeah.
Where this, it's like they were just talking about, you have the sprites that are just one perspective like this, you know, and you could tell kind of what it's doing.
Yeah, I think it's way tougher to do
with
in
you know.
Yeah, it's a tougher thing to do in a 3D space, like have all that come together so neatly.
Hire was the black and white aesthetic, because usually you will use specific tricks to guide the players.
It still looks awesome, but
the well-known yellow paint that shows you where to.
Yeah, I guess I'm just not looking at this as like this is going to be top 3 in my game of the year list next year. Whereas Cuphead, I was looking at that and being like, damn, this might be up there. there.
on objects that can be moved will be
But I think this looks
interactable,
fantastic.
while maintaining grayscale and no outlines on objects that you can't interact with.
We want to put alive to the world through the animation elements. So on every level there will be something extraordinary and unique to see and to experience.
I wonder if they had any, like, if there was ever a moment in development where they were like, should we do a Sin City thing where the blood is red or where
like Mad World on Wii.
As it can be.
You have to imagine.
You don't know Mad World?
Is a little bit
Oh man,
Look at
Mad
Mad
World
World.
was like when everybody was like, we need a mature game.
Yeah,
for Wii.
it was a platinum game that they put out for Wii.
Oh, yes. Okay.
It has its own.
I do, but I would
flavor.
pizza bet right
Cheesy
now that
flavor,
at
might
some
say.
point in this game, in the finale, color happens.
But that elevator
Really?
wasn't
Yeah.
here before.
Most of the society in Mausburg consists of mice.
I would
but there are
agree
also
with- I
shrews
would-
and rats.
Are you
as
taking the
well,
bet? Are you taking the
but
bet?
I'm taking the bet.
Society
Okay.
this diverse.
Because
it
if the game was
sometimes
called,
creates,
like,
some friction.
Mouse,
And our protagonist,
a world
Jack,
stripped
is
of color
put
or
in the
something,
middle
and
of
then the
those
color happens,
situations
it's
where
part of the
friction
gameplay, but like,
occurs,
it's not part of the
and it's up
mechanic.
to us
It's-
I think at the end, the
to
final
solve those
boss or somebody's
problems
gonna have
in
red
many
eyes
different
or
ways.
red fire or whatever.
Crooks
Okay.
beware. Detective
Pizza bet.
Peppers in the
Pizza bet, it's
house.
happening.
Jack
One of us will have to
Pepper,
beat
as
this
the title
game.
says, he's an investigator. He's a war veteran and he has his own scars. He has his way of extracting information, and it's not always as graceful as you might expect.
Ow! What was that for? Standard procedure. Little sucker punch before questioning never killed anyone.
So, as a private investigator, Jack is approached by his clients.
And he is tasked with solving 3 different cases.
This really is
Each of those
deep dive.
cases
They really are
serves
going
a
in.
different purpose and adheres to a different trope in
I've just seen
general
this game too
noir
much.
theme.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready to play.
Basically, the cases are starting points for each separate storyline that we have. Along the way, on the levels, we find some clues. Sometimes these are notes, sometimes these are physical items.
Seems I'm not the only party here.
And once we get back to Jack's office, we approach a corkboard.
And whenever there is even a
I am super
feeble
stoked
connection
for,
between those
like,
evidences, you just
Troy
link them
Baker's
with a red
take on
line,
this and his
which in
performance
our
on
case
this.
is a gray line. And there's a chance that it will open up a way to move the case forward, to open up next level, or open up the conversations with an NPC in the hub zone.
The hub is our home, where you start the case, where you end every case.
There are 3 main areas in the hub. Jack's office, a pub called Little Big that is run by John Brown, Jack's friend. And there's Tammy's workshop, when you can upgrade your weapons and just talk to her whenever your heart's desire.
What's up, Jack?
When you visit the Little Big pub, you can encounter 3 different NPCs. Each of them serves as a
S'mores and
handler
Oreos,
for
another
a
Troy
different
Baker-led
minigame,
game
one of
Greg
which
doesn't
is a
like.
collectible
Uh-oh.
baseball
I
game.
like it. I'm
You can
excited for
collect
this.
cards throughout the whole world. Almost every single level has at least one hidden somewhere, and based on that, you can build your own deck.
There's
of
also that
cards.
one
In our
kind
main
of
games, you can sometimes win
animated
hints,
looking influence
additional
game that is
clues
coming out
or
soon
parts
where
for some upgrades.
it's a 3D
So
action
whenever you
game. No,
stack with your current
it
case, there's
I say
always
3D
someone
action,
to
but
talk
it's
to
all
in the
meant to
hub.
look cell shaded.
I'm Igor.
But it's more like Roger Rabbit
Igor.
style.
Not Igor.
And as soon as you have your next steps
Sure,
to
chat will
go,
bring it up.
then you can
They'll
go
know
just find
it's like a
your
little
card,
animal dude, and
as soon
he's
as you interact with
and it
it,
looks
you're
kind of
being
goofy at
transported
first.
to
You're like
the
dealing with the
overworld
devil,
map, through
I
which you
believe.
can traverse
cat
with a
one, somebody
little
says?
nicely painted car
Yeah.
and arrive at the specific destination
Yeah, I'm
that
pretty
the
sure.
case urges you to go to.
Mouse PR for
We've
Hire
seen it
has
before on one of these
more than 10
presentations.
biomes.
Into
Every single
the
biome
Unwell.
has
It
somewhere
said down
between
well. I was like,
1
that's not.
to 4 levels
not
in
it.
it.
Since
That
the
ain't
story
it.
is
Chat, yeah,
in
it is
noir
Into the
style,
Unwell.
We thought that every level in
Thank
the
you,
game
Pab
should
Zulu.
be inspired by locations from the cartoons from that era. We want to make sure that the levels will be not only full of variety
Oh, yes,
of
that
places,
game.
but also will be as
Damn.
wacky as
See, that
cartoony as
game.
possible.
I love the art style of that.
Well
Yeah.
done, genius. You
That
broke
looks
the
smooth.
damn air duct.
Streets is one of the earlier levels within the game. So
Kind of
When
got
you
that
first
3D
enter the
action
level,
vibe.
you find complete chaos on the streets.
Or just like platformer, yeah.
It was just a little cheese stick on the sidewalk.
You will see shrews getting beat up. You will see them getting kidnapped. You will see
ACAB,
them
you know what I mean?
disappearing.
Even in the
And
mouse world.
you
spell it
will
out.
see how police officers
just say
aren't
it.
really there to protect anyone anymore.
Greg said it like it was a cuss word.
Your goal on the streets level is to enter the police station.
Even though
and find
I'm hating
out
on like how
what's
long this is
on
going,
to the
I will
larger
say this is
population
doing a
of
great job of
Mouse
making me realize this game is a lot bigger than
Yeah, exactly.
100%. There are enemies running around left and right.
I legit
Enemies
just
that
thought it
you've
was going to
seen
be
before, especially in the previous
boomer
parts of the
shooter,
game.
straightforward, level to level to level, game over.
Exactly.
Not that that's bad,
Cops
but
that
this
use
is
batons and try to
actually
collect
doing a really
balls
good
and
job.
with them. So
A lot more
enemies,
happening in it.
enemies. Before that, the previous levels were more toned down when it comes to the types of encounters and the amount of enemies you encounter, and this time when they will come at you with everything they have.
There's 15 chapters.
It's pretty difficult.
You're a quarter of the way there, everybody.
Single
It was a baseball game last night. 17th inning, 18th inning. I went 18.
Oh my
At
god.
the same time.
See, that's why I play. That's why I fuck with soccer.
Taking a small amount of
Yeah, that never goes long.
They go to penalty kicks.
Yeah, but like it only goes like what 5 minutes long because the
enemies,
guy got injured
those
mid-game, so we had to
are
make up
initially
for it.
presented to you as the player to deal with.
Referee gets
learn how
bored,
they
blows the
behave,
whistle.
learn what to expect.
God,
And then
Freddie
we
Freeman, I
add
miss him.
twists, what we call
the best.
One of my
modifiers.
favorite
That lineup
Braves.
is scary.
One of my favorite Braves ever.
Otani to Betts and the Freddie Freeman is an insane three.
I've been saying though, the Dodgers have to win 7 World Series in a row in order for it to count.
itself
For any of it to
that you
count.
need to figure out how to deal with.
why everybody
And
says
these
beat LA is
modifiers
right.
keep it fresh while maintaining the feeling of familiarity when it comes to specific
Started the
enemies.
volleyball season yesterday, last night. We won. Started with a win. Came down to the wire.
Wow, big win. That's
Big win,
great.
yeah. We're locked in this season.
go. You getting up?
Oh,
above the
dude,
net?
dude, I was getting up.
Because it changes the gameplay.
So it's not
Like I should
just
show you
the
my jump
basic
form.
type of enemy,
I'm very
but
proud of
also
it.
encounter bigger enemies.
Because you gotta like
can show it off right now.
You gotta like
Oh,
swing the arms up.
we
You
got
know what I
time.
mean?
Let's see.
You got that. There's still 4 more chapters.
We got 4 more chapters here. Feel free to jump up.
I'm saying too much of this game.
What I'm hoping to have is today is Buzz go, Mike, can you come outside? I want to show you my drum.
I want to show you my jump form.
Go. We'll show it off on the live stream today.
I might hit the ceilings. That might be
Once you
dangerous.
encounter a specific enemy, you
We gotta
will
go outside for that.
Choose a specific weapon.
We have a standard roster of weapons, so you get a pistol. Obviously, you have a shotgun, a Tommy gun. But since it's a cartoon world, there is a freeze gun.
Give me a lever action gun.
They could have advertised this as the mouse for hire PI
There is what we
underscore
call
direct.
a
So we would have known.
Brain in a jar attached.
That said, I do like the production behind how
You
they're.
keep shitting on it, and then be like, but I do like it.
Yeah, no,
You just say it
I like
doesn't
certain
fit
things.
well right here.
Well, no,
That's
because
all you have to
I'm about
say.
to compliment them so I can shit on them again. I like how this is filmed compared to a lot of the earlier stuff we saw in the showcase. Because like
On the other hand,
some of the trailers
it
we
will
saw
allow
felt
you
like
to
they hit up
use
the
that
developer and were like,
loaded
just record
Yeah,
video on the
talking to you,
phone.
talking. Yeah, exactly.
Pieces
The-
Where this is
fire
actually like
bursts
there's.
of
This
small
seems like an
production
Xbox
devices if you wanna
direct,
deal with
yeah.
more enemies at the same time.
Weapons in the game will also be upgradable.
There's a progression path you can follow as a player. So it's not just I gain the weapon and that's it. I can also improve it. I'll gain additional firing modes to that weapon. So every single weapon that you encounter as a player or unlock as a player should feel fresh, not a copy-paste of something you already found. So our approach was to give every single weapon a feeling of that's a perfect weapon for that specific enemy. However, how we designed it and how players use it might be a completely different scenarios.
You need to feel like you actually deal a lot of damage. So we managed to achieve that both animation-wise and sound-wise. We understand that what players feel, it's always a blend of what you see and what you hear on screen, right? So obviously the first and the most important part was to make sure that the
Had an
sound
awesome
design
moment recently.
properly accompanies
I was,
the gunplay.
Streaming Pokemon Za.
So we have to balance
And then I had a
our
YouTube
sound
comment
effects
that
to
said,
sound pretty
Andy,
goofy in a kind
I'm
of
pretty
way. You need
sure
to feel
that I
like you're
heard
shooting
the
someone
shiny
in the
sound
face
effect
sometime, right?
in this area. And then they said, and then they followed it up with like, "Yep, here at this timestamp, there's a shiny whatever behind that fence." I was like, "What the fuck?" And the comment was like, "And if there's a shiny, Pokemon doesn't despawn them. Like they stay in the game until you go catch them." So I was like, "Oh shit!" So I like just turned on my game in the middle of the day, and I just hopped. I was like, "Oh my god, there it is!
Oh my god,
little shiny Pokemon! Caught that sucker! Yeah.
Oh nice,
little cutie.
Congratulations.
It was like a Bunnelby or Bunnyairy or something.
That resembles, say, 1930s/1940s vinyl records.
You're not supposed to know what that means.
You want your sound in mouse to be crispy clean.
Why do you know what that means?
You can opt to do that.
He's well versed.
Be on TikTok.
So we want the players to be able to customize.
Because you're watching what are the boys in the
I watched. Oh, I was just saying
the Sidemen. You watch the Sidemen.
Yes, I watch a lot of Sidemen. Simon Cardi, have you met the Sidemen yet?
We're in chapter 4.
Our final thoughts, everybody. We're wrapping up.
From the beginning.
Have y'all seen my Pixel watch? I think I lost my watch.
Like no other.
I think when I was doing the Jurassic Park costume, I got it wet, so I took it off, and I don't know where it is now.
It'll turn up.
Made for real people, by real people, which is amazing.
We just want to give the players this fascinating world that is outlandish and relatable.
Trader Pro asks, is anyone playing that comic book Invincible looking game?
Is exciting.
Yeah, Dispatch. Yeah, we did a review last week. The first 2 episodes. You can check that out.
Makes something unique.
I've played the next 2.
I'm most proud of the team that's building the game, and
I would like to thank a $10 super chat from Alex J. Sandoval. I should clarify, my comparison to Cuphead is less directed to visuals. More, the positive reception may have allowed them to go back and expand thanks to publisher money, similar to Cuphead.
In a world inhabited by mice.
I can see that, because yeah, this seems. The more they talk about it, the more I'm like, damn, this is all in here. Like, the game is this big. Damn.
Enjoy the work that we do. So it was really.
Jeff Bull Jr. says late birthday tax. Yesterday I turned 33. Rip. Thanks for everything you do, KF. Happy birthday.
I can't wait to see how players are enjoying it, what they're doing with the game, and seeing the creative fluids that we've put into the project go beyond that.
We showed you a lot today, but there's definitely more work.
And we're going to continue. So
we have 4 more chapters.
Step out of your office.
Part 1.
Connect the dots. And
this has gone up on my
because right now,
games to look forward to list. Good, for sure. And so they got the job done here.
Not Game Pass. I thought we were going to get that there at the end.
It's got to be on Game Pass, right?
It didn't say Game Pass there. They said Game Pass for everything else.
If it's not on Game Pass, what are you doing?
Ladies, gentlemen, and NBs, that is your IGN ID at Xbox October 2025 live stream. The music is intense. We, of course, are going to do a Gamescast breaking it down and talking about Friend Slop. But before we do that, let me remind you, of course, you should get a Kind of Funny membership on patreon.com/kindoffunny and youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, Apple, Spotify, where you can get all of our shows ad-free, get your daily dose of me. But right now, you're not using your benefits. So here's a word from our sponsor.
This episode's brought to you by Arc Raiders, a multiplayer extraction adventure game where most of humanity shelters underground, but raiders rise to the surface in search of something greater. In the Rust Belt, danger isn't the end of the story, it's the beginning of the adventure. Every journey above ground is a gamble against the relentless machines of Ark and rival raiders chasing the same dream. Explore a lethal yet vibrant world scarred by old conflicts and reclaimed by nature, where shifting conditions makes every high-stakes run unpredictable. Adventure isn't a choice, it's the price of thriving. You've seen the boys playing Arc Raiders, and they're absolutely loving it on all those streams. You can join them too! Arc Raiders. Pre-order now on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC.
And we really got Battlefield 6. And then Arc Raiders afterwards. Intro.
Intro, Kev? Are you going to do? Yeah, you play the Gamescast intro here, right? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kind of Funny Gamescast for Tuesday, October 28th, 2025. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside Forbes 30 Under 30, a.k.a. New York Game Awards nominated, a.k.a. Leftover Poppy, Blessing, Eddie Oye Jr.
Good day, Greg.
Hello, how are you?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Good. Master of Hype, Snowbike Mike.
Greg, hello. Good to see you. Did you know yesterday, October 27th, was the sports equinox, where all 4 major sports play at the same time? Pretty cool shit.
Very cool. I like that a lot. Okay.
The gopher comes out and he's like, winter's coming.
Winter's
I've
coming.
seen Satan. And he's the Hispanic heartthrob Texas street Latino heat, clicking heads and ripping them to shreds. The globe trotting, head shotting, 3-point shooting, root and tootin'. Nitro Rifle from Twitch.tv. Catching shinies. It's Andy Cortez.
4-0, go Spurs, go.
Well, everybody, if you didn't know, we're all warmed up for the last 55 minutes. We've been reacting to that ID at Xbox October showcase over on IGN, showing you, by my count, 23 awesome indie games. I'm not including the one montage they had in there. Not that they weren't awesome. I just didn't count them all. So we're going to run through game by game, talk about that, talk about the term friend slop, and talk about the state of indie games, because this is the Kind of Funny Gamescast. Each and every weekday on a variety of platforms, we run you through the nerdy video game conversations you need to have. Maybe they're reviews, maybe they're previews, maybe they're just topics we need to talk about. We cover them all in the Kind of Funny Gamescast. Usually, you have Kind of Funny Games Daily before this into the Gamescast. Of course, we did the reaction into this. You'll get Games Daily after this, but I digress. We are a live business, all about live talk shows. Of course, you could be watching twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, podcast services around the globe. However, if you really like what we do, we ask you to pick up a Kind of Funny membership, youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, patreon.com/kindoffunny, Apple, Spotify. Of course, you'd get all of our shows ad-free. That's more than $80 a month. And you'd get your daily dose of me, Greg Miller, in a podcast series that goes for 15 to 20 minutes called Greg Way. And that adds up to 4 hours of exclusive podcasts each and every month. Like I said, some housekeeping for you. Of course, be part of this show and tell us what you thought of the term friend slop. And, of course, all the indies you just saw by youtube.com/kindoffunnygames super chatting, just like Omega Buster did, who said, "Is that Ben Starr added to Vampire Survivors?" I don't think he had. I don't know. Have we just given him that title whenever we see the Blotch or whenever we see Jimbo? Is that just Ben Starr in our heads now?
He's earned it.
Okay, fair enough. That's good enough. I like that a lot. Of course, we are all about live talk shows. After this will be Kind of Funny Games Daily. It'll be covering the Amazon significant cuts in the video game division. After that is the Kind of Funny podcast. And after that, the boys are streaming some of that Battlefield free-to-play Battle Royale.
Red Sec.
I was going to stay away from the name, but yeah, Battlefield 6 Red Sec is what it's called.
Red Sec, I believe is the name. Very exciting.
I was going to say, what's the temperature check and all that?
I mean, for me, it's just like, it's a big ass budget battle royale, and with Battlefield's destruction, like hell yeah, super pumped.
Okay.
Yeah, very high.
Greg, I got some fun breaking news for you. And we're on KFG, so we can just talk about this for 2 seconds. Don't Nod and Netflix signed development agreement for the creation of a new narrative game based on major IP.
Oh,
hear me out. Hear me out. Stranger Things, Life is Strange.
Yes, you know it.
Life is Stranger Things?
Life is Stranger Things. Yeah. I'd prefer not to go there.
No? Fair enough.
Yeah. I wonder what the IP will be. That's something to hypothesize about. And we'll talk about Don't Nod in a second.
I mean, I'd like it.
They put that Zionist in there? They can do that?
I mean, listen, 2025. This is where we're at now.
If you're a Kind of Funny member, today's Greg Way is about the Kind of Funny ethics and grandkids. Thank you to our Patreon producers, Carl Jacobs, Omega Buster, and Delaney the Psalm Twining. Today we're brought to you by Arc Raiders, but we'll tell you about that later. For now, let's begin with what is and forever will be topic of the show. Like I said at the beginning, we are here after having sat through, enjoyed, maybe not enjoyed, the ID at Xbox showcase for October 2025. As I said, 23 games by my count were run through over on the IGN Xbox team up. Andy Cortez, what's your takeaway?
Crazy. So I was watching a Wemby highlight.
I mean, that's something, Greg, you put on at any time, bring a smile to your face.
Exactly.
How does he do it? He's 7+ feet, and he's moving like he's a point guard.
I saw a crazy clip of him doing 2 blocks in a row, getting the rebound, and doing like the craziest three-pointers.
He's insane, Greg. Oh, my God.
He's different.
So great to be a San Antonio Spur. How did I feel about this presentation? I think how I felt about a lot of presentations recently. Whenever we get into the this could have been an email, I've completely changed course on that because there's still always going to be some gems that I'm either reminded of or that we are shown for the first time, and it gets me excited. I like seeing new games. It helps commit those to memory a lot more for me, where I go like, oh shit, okay, then that's on the horizon. That's something to kind of be reminded of. Otherwise, whenever things are emails, you may not always check those emails, or you may
for sure
just see a GIF of something and it doesn't necessarily grab you. Even though I think the quality and amount of games that I am normally super into, they weren't really super present here in this presentation. I'd say this was like one of the presentations where I was the least interested in the amount of games, right? But it's still fun to be here with y'all.
That's always the
yeah. I do love. I mean, I love it. I love reacting and stuff and hanging out. But yeah, I would say that if I were to break down the amount of games that I'm super stoked about on this presentation, I would say it's like probably 5 less than every other presentation we've seen so far.
Fair enough. Yeah, I feel that too. Where obviously we love indie games, we love supporting stuff like this. But going through this was the more where I had my wish list open, I was ready to go, but this wasn't the same vibe. And I'm not trying to compare, but like a 6-1 indie showcase,
right?
Where it was like, oh yes, oh maybe, oh yes, oh no, but like this was more few and far between for me. Mike, did you share that?
Yeah, I'm right alongside with everybody here. That was a fine time. It was nice to talk about video games, see some cool indie games coming our way. I did not identify with many of those games that we saw throughout the 23. I think I got about 4 starred on my list that I enjoyed. But other than that, it was just a good time together.
Okay. Blessing.
Yeah, I will compare. 6-1 Indie Showcase is way better than this. Of course. Right? Like an Annapurna Showcase blows this out the water. The Devolver showcases that have like 3 games there are like would be more entertaining than this. I think the thing that I come out of this with is it was boring. I think the ways in which they showed the games weren't great. And then even the collection of games, like for me, I look at a lot of these and I'm like, man, I feel like either this didn't present well or these were just the wrong games for the showcase. And I'm harsh on it because it's Xbox, right? Like this isn't like 6-1 Indie are like, you know, a group of friends, right? Those are Mike and Kyle like coming together to do that thing, right? And they're able to make it fucking awesome. This is Xbox. Like they have the reach, they have the budget, they have the platform, they have Game Pass, they have all of these resources that should come together and make for a really exciting Idea at Xbox showcase because there's a limitless amount of indie games that are excellent and that are worthwhile showing. And I'm not saying that these ones aren't worthwhile showing. I'm not saying that at all. But if you're going to show off games, you got to do them justice. And like I mentioned during the thing, right? Like some of these felt like they called up the developers and were like, you know, just record the VO over the phone. We'll just slap it on there. Like that, it felt like the attempt of presenting these games in ways that would really do them justice just wasn't there. I really liked what they did for Mouse PI for Hire, where it was, all right, let's sit you down, let's have good lighting, let's have actual production here. But overall, this thing just didn't come together for me. This could have been an email.
That one French slop game going, you know, it's kind of weird having this in a Halloween themed IGN. It feels like not everybody got the message, the clearest message of what this presentation was even trying to do.
Yeah, I feel that too, where we had a long debate of, wait, is this a Halloween theme? Well, it started with horror, but it started, well, okay, but then the Invincible thing said Halloween. You're like, I guess,
Which isn't the biggest deal. It just feels like there's a bit of a lack of vision.
No, it's not. Yeah. It's not a big deal, but it feels like it lacked a vision in terms of what was going on. And again, that was poorly communicated to the developer, and then, you know, nobody corrected them or had them change it, right? So it's that idea, where I think, again, it's interesting, you know, I don't know the whole shakedown of how this is. If this is an ID at Xbox thing, but they're doing it with IGN, so I'm not sure who's bringing games to the table and what's going on. You assume Xbox, seeing as how so many of these are partnerships for Game Pass. This is what's happening. We're announcing some of these old games that are being announced for Xbox for the first time, right? So I really feel like that's more of it. But yeah, I feel like there could have been more connective tissue with IGN explaining what's going on and why we're there, right? Rather than the normal just setup of, here are horror games, here's this thing, we're hanging out all day. Is it a Halloween theme? Is it this? One of the super chats we had was an actual membership subscription from Adam 2 Times, who says, "What on earth is this?" This might sound like the noobiest question I've ever heard of this. I've never heard of this event, right? Where it is like, it didn't feel like we had a defined identity. When we talk about how good 6-1 Indie is, right? When we talk about when we do the GDC one with the mix out of it and the stuff the mix does, like there's a message from the mix. There's a message from 6-1 Indie of what we're doing and why we're doing it. And I think that was lacking here a bit.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like we've done this a couple of years now with IGN and ID at Xbox. So just
agreed.
Like this is the year they didn't have their footing. I think most of the years we haven't even reacted to most of this. So yeah, it's one of those of like, we came here together. I think we come out of it going, I don't know what just happened there.
Yeah, I did add games to my list, though, and I am excited to go through and talk about some of them, all right? So let's jump right in, and we'll run down the list as I have them. We had Agony, Village of Calamity. This is what kicked off the show. It did have our attention. Of course, it was our first one of the show here. Did anybody else vibe with this?
All I remember it being is the one that had really awesome-looking characters, but the animations... it's giving me that sort of these animations deserve to be more in a stylized game, and these really realistic humans aren't moving like realistic humans.
Yeah, the movement really took me out of
Yeah.
it. When it first popped up, though, I was like, the thing that immediately caught me was that we were playing as a main character that has a hijab on, which I was like, oh,
Yeah,
shit,
yeah, exactly.
That feels fresh. That feels different. That feels representative of, you know, video game development being able to cross into more countries, right, and be able to get that representation in there. I think is fucking awesome and very important. Even like through most of the trailer, I think through all of the trailer, actually, not getting English, right? Like this being a trailer that's spoken entirely in a different language. I thought that was cool.
I thought that was a strong opening. Yeah, visually looked different. And then when I say visually, I mean like what I'm seeing on screen, characters, ethnicities, and then the fact that it was like, well, wait, this kind of is giving off vibes of the games we see from Dark Pictures anthology, right? Like, is this in that vein? Is that what this kind of game is?
Yeah. But yeah, the movement, the more we get into the trailer, the less I'm kind of sold on it, sadly.
Yeah, again, I think it's, as we talk about a lot of these different games, it's that indiness shining through, where, you know, we'll go through and it's like, okay, cool, well, yeah, it's stiff animations, it's this, is it going to be fun, is it going to be scary, what are we actually going to get into as we go? We'll have to wait and see.
Had that sort of anime rock song as well.
Yeah.
I liked it, though. And they called it at the end, like, gave him credits. You gotta like that, Andy. You gotta like people getting credit for it or whatever. From there, we went to Darkwood 2. I never heard of Darkwood 1, but I am going to be buying it on Steam. Darkwood 1's description reads, Darkwood, a new perspective on survival horror. Scavenge and explore a rich, ever-changing, free roam world by day, then hunker down in your hideout and pray for morning light. This is the description, like I said, for number 1. You come back over here and look at this one, and I don't think this is it, Kevin. This is a different one. I thought this looked rad. Yeah, this is Don't Fret, right? It's coming up next. Darkwood 2 looked awesome, though, in terms of something cool that I want to go through and play. I wish it had a date. This is one that I feel would be an immediate pickup. Luckily, I can go play Darkwood 1, Mike.
Yeah, I think you can jump into that and learn a little bit more. As Blessing said, I wish there was a little more direction in this of like understanding what I'm seeing on the screen and what we're really doing. If you didn't read that right up, this was just a top-down game with a vision cone set in a moody, dark world. I didn't really know what was happening here.
This is something we talk about all the time with
jump out.
Especially every showcase, but especially indie showcases where people come out and show 65 games, all these different things. Something we've tried to tackle. I think nobody does it better than 6-1 Indie, right? Of, hey, here's all the information about this game, either on a QR code. You can go to the site right now. You can go get that thing. You can jump through and figure it out that way in a way that I just don't feel is matched. So, yeah, that's missing here.
Yeah.
But doing the legwork and having this conversation with y'all, I'm like, oh, that looks pretty cool.
No doubt. Yeah.
Up next was Don't Fret. This one you're playing as a little guitar, Andy. You immediately noticed you're strumming chords and doing things.
Yeah, I still don't really know what you are doing, though.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you nailed it with the Five Nights at Freddy's. You know what I mean? Giving that kind of
bendy and ink machine.
the later Five Nights at Freddy's games that kind of let you really explore and run around.
Don't Fret is a stylized first-person psychological horror adventure set in a musically themed world. Play as a guitar named Fret as you solve puzzles, evade terrifying enemies, and embark on a mind-bending journey to uncover the dark mystery behind Harmonic Heights.
That doesn't tell me anything. Can you tell me, like, read that first sentence again for me again?
Don't Fret is a stylized first-person psychological horror adventure set in a musically themed world.
Yeah, I feel like this is a thing that we've been joking about recently as far as like the keywords that we get and all of these descriptions of like, oh, it's a survival horror, crafting, survival, roguelike, yada, yada. And I'm like, we got to figure out a better first sentence to describe some of these games. But I think it looks charming as far as you playing as a guitar, you running away from this cassette thing. I think there's a trend in these first few games of the showcase where I don't think they do a great job of being like, hey, this is what you're doing in the game. This is what the game is, which is kind of to what you're talking about as far as when you're showing so many things, you need to be able to distill that down a lot quicker.
I'm sure that cast list means something to somebody.
Not us.
Not me.
Did not recognize anybody on there.
But I got to assume it's creators that are super into those genres of games that are always streaming games like Bending in the Ink Machine and other horror games of that ilk.
From there, we rolled into Puppergeist. Journey through the doggy underworld in this heartwarming rhythm visual novel. Reunite with your lost pup by connecting with other dog spirits, learning their stories, and lifting their moods through rhythm games full of charm and challenges.
I just don't see what I'm not sure what gameplay looks like here, unless it's all just gameplay, and it may be.
I'm pretty sure it's all gameplay. This comes back to, I think they're doing a bad job of showing these games. It's rhythm heaven, essentially.
Okay.
Where when you see the pattern happen, you then have to like press the button to the pattern. And so if we're like listening to the gameplay with the music and like seeing if you had the controller in your hand, you would totally understand. It's like a 1 or 2 button kind of game experience. But as you see, like she's doing the action, you're basically copying whatever pattern came before.
I don't love the art style.
I want to love it. I want to love the entire idea. Go connect with my dead
I like
dog.
dogs and ghosts.
Go connect with my dead dog. I like that idea a lot.
Great to be ghost busting out there.
Oh man, I would fucking trap Portillo's ghost so goddamn quick, right in the containment unit. Yeah, something about it's not working for me, but hopefully when we get hands on, it'll be different.
There's a game. If you're somebody who either hasn't played Rhythm Heaven or you're looking for something similar, there's a game on Steam, I believe called Melatonin. That's a very similar kind of game that has a really nice vibe that I highly recommend.
That's the Rhythm ASMR game, right?
Yeah.
From there, we rolled into 33 Immortals, a game that is out, but the Pride and Temperance update is dropping today. Michael, you were talking about it. Tell me about 33 Immortals.
Yeah, I never fell in love with 33 Immortals whenever me and Washi and the boys played it. Not enough for me to come back to this with whatever we saw on the screen. Didn't really get a good vibe of what is being added. I'm sure it's new bosses, maybe a new area, but we didn't get a big rundown of what is the Pride and Temperance update here.
Did it find an audience, 33 Immortals?
I won't speak on behalf of it, but I don't think it did.
Okay. Well, that's a heartbreaker for you. And moving on. The next one was the one that I think has just a terrible logo treatment. Oasis.
Oh, right.
Where I couldn't fucking read that for the life of me. Thank God
It's
you
like
guys were here.
Huh? Abyssus? Abussy?
Yeah, remember that? Where you're like, I don't know what this is.
Like Oasis.
Before the weird title treatment, though, people were into it. The ultimate dungeon brawler, a revolutionary physics-fueled throwdown where you'll jump, slide, and collide on your adventure to restore peace to the Oasis, an ancient floating relic under attack by forces of great darkness.
This game doesn't look like an Oasis.
Well, that's why they say away.
It looks like
Not away.
I don't know. It needs a more fun title.
It's also one of those games that I think the movement and the combat does look fun, and then when we get kind of from these far out gameplay moments, it doesn't look like it's going for the stop motion animation, like claymation sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But then when we get the close up shots, it looks like they very much are kind of going for like very physical based looking characters. This isn't stylized in a way that, you know, it's not cel shaded or anything, but all these look like real materials. With the physics and with the movement, it looks like just something I want to feel how it plays, because it seems fun enough. I just, would need other people to play, the game with me.
Yeah, 100%. From there, we jump to Ungodly. This is the one where, man, they were just like, make hot people. This is 20 primals to play coming in 2026. This is coming. I'm on their official website because there wasn't anything on Steam yet. Coming to mobile and PC, obviously Xbox as well from here. But yeah, they got these primals and they got boobies out, they got abs out. They're just like, the women are just wearing thongs. It's like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
That's the best way to fight.
You got to be loose. You got to have them cheeks clapping around as you fucking get out there and brawl.
I do like being loose at all times.
Yeah, got a little loose on the
my
couch.
best
that
performance.
This is an interesting one that looks like a game out of time. This looks like when if we were watching a movie and they were playing a video game.
Yeah,
this would be one of the ones they threw up over there.
I think my hot take is that this game needs to look worse in order for me to like it.
Okay, I like that.
It's encroaching. It's like when a movie that you didn't like, you're like, man, I wish that they try to make this movie worse.
The classic in review. The classic in review criticism.
But like it looks like it's like trying a little too hard to be really good looking. Like if they made it if they like lowered the resolution and made it all kind of blocky and old, sort of like PS2, PS1 vibes, I'd probably be into it a bit more, but I don't know. It just it looks like you mentioned out of time.
Yeah.
In a generation that I don't really I don't care about a whole lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yesterday I was playing Mortal Kombat 4, and that's don't ask why. Don't think about it too hard. But I was playing Mortal Kombat 4 yesterday, and that's one of the ones that's looked down on as like, oh man, this game is shit kind of thing. But it's every now and then I like to go back down memory lane. And one of the things in that game is like, man, these 3D models and the characters and the way they act and the way they look is so fucking like late 90s, like, over sexualized, like, everything just looks like shit.
Yeah.
And I had a moment where I was like, man, thank God we don't make games like this anymore.
And then here was
and
Ungodly.
then here we are.
A next generation. They call it a next generation RPG character collection game.
Okay.
Like a gotcha or something?
Yeah, like
I mean,
what's
it's,
one game?
is it free to play? Yes.
Morsels?
Ungodly is free to download and play.
Oh, Genshin.
Gotcha. Yeah, Genshin. Thank you.
They're working that model, so God bless them.
Free
Good
to
luck.
play, okay.
From there, it was Planet Lana 2, 2026, Xbox Game Pass, day one. Mike, talk to me.
Yeah, Planet Lana is a must play if you have not played it from the original. I'm very excited for number 2. I liked what they showed here with the different biomes. Of course, swimming and diving here, but also being able to take control of the cat, which then the cat can then take control of different animals in the environment. We saw the fish swimming over and helping you with different puzzles. I've already been sold on Planet Lana 2. Okay. I'm already there day one to give it a try. And so this is one of those weird ones whenever you see Snowbike Mike stepping out of his box and all of a sudden playing some weird random indie that you never thought I would play. This one stuck with me, so I'm very excited.
Okay. Anybody else?
It looks super pretty, and I bought Planet of Lana 1 the first time that we saw the sequel because it's something that I really want to go back to, and I want to play it because I know that it's not a long game, and I know that a lot of people highly recommend it. But
if we all make a pact to play Planet of Lana, I'm in. Because it's been sitting in my Steam since it's come out, and it's very much like a blessing game. I love Inside. I love this kind of puzzle platformer, but just never made the time.
Hey, well, I'm throwing up the sheets. I like this idea. What it gets quieter in December.
Yeah, I was gonna say put it in like December.
Yeah, I was gonna say when we get to December, then maybe that first week of December there.
Sounds good to me.
I'll be arc rating.
Play it on my Steam Deck.
You'll still be arc rating the first week of December.
Maybe,
I mean, I hope so. I hope so.
Maybe Moonlighting.
The first week of December.
I mean, when does Moonlighter come out?
Soon,
like in
this month, or well,
early
we're about
November?
to be November. Yeah.
Damn, you're right. Maybe I'll be done with Moonlighter.
I'm just saying, I'm looking ahead and what we just toss it on Thursday, December 4th.
Main story 4.5 hours.
You beat this in one night, maybe 2.
But here's the thing: what if
take a little time?
What if Tim has me watching some stupid ass movie for in review?
First off, I guarantee he will.
Fuck.
When he said that yesterday on content with me, I had to watch a goddamn Predator Killer. The killer, like motherfucker. I watched it so grumpy last night. I'm like, other games are coming this week. I want to play, so I got to do the homework tonight.
When is
Can't
that?
delay it. Thursday.
Ah shit.
Fuck. From there we went to Aphelion. Aphelion. This is Don't Nod's new game coming in 2026. This was one of the first ones where I was like, oh shit, okay, hold on. This is an hour. I don't remember the initial trailer. You guys said we'd seen stuff from this one. I
don't know if you were here for the initial
Okay,
trailer,
maybe that's it. Steam description reads, hunted on a frozen planet astronaut, Ariane, and must brave rugged landscapes and shifting realities to rescue her wounded partner, Thomas. This action-packed sci-fi adventure blends exploration, traversal, intense stealth gameplay. Color me sold. This is going on my wish list.
This looks awesome, and like I mentioned during the presentation, I think this looked way cooler than the first time we saw it. The first time we saw it, I was way less sure about what the game was.
Yeah.
I could tell there was a mystery and you were exploring, but I just wasn't sure. Like, I think they just showed a lot more snippets of gameplay that looked way more exciting and enticing.
I'm just fascinated with Don't Nod as a studio because I feel like they chase titles that typically, I guess, don't have that breakthrough to like mainstream, and they've been able to do that for a while. And like obviously, like Life is Strange, I think did so much for them, right? But like in the current era of Don't Nod, where we're talking about games like Tell Me Why or Banisher's Ghost of Eden or Jasant, right? Like they've been making a lot of super unique AA space games that I think speak to the creative side of what you can do as a studio, but always makes me think like, what is the audience for? Like, are people buying this? Are people playing this? I look at this and I want to buy it and play it. So
yeah,
good on them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hope that's enough.
Yeah,
to continue.
I'm on the opposite side. I see this and I don't want to play.
Why not?
Unless this is like one of those games where you're like, Mike, this is a breakout hit. It's a 10 out of 10. I look at a lot of these kind of indie to AA action adventure games, and they just don't click, whether it be the art style, whether it be what I'm seeing, how they show this off. Like Andy said, I think the first one was better, but I just don't. I look at this and I go, yeah, this is going to be something I will not play.
See, I think I felt that about Banisher's Ghost of Eden in the same way that I feel that about games like Fort Solace or games that look like they're occupying a space that, well, if I'm going to play this, why don't I just play the most AAA version of this kind of thing? But I think the setting here is what really separates and sells me, where I'm like, oh, cool, we're astronauts in like this like weird different kind of thing. Like for me, it looks different enough than what we would typically get that I'm sold.
My thing is with Don't I think that they have such talented writing teams, and that is so few and far between in the gaming the game dev space, where I feel like whenever I want to point at the weakness of a game, it's usually writing and dialogue. And Banishers of New Eden is a game that I loved storytelling wise and writing wise, and it also tried to be a God of War third person action RPG that I don't think it perfectly served what the rest of the game surrounding it. And also some people were like, oh yeah, I beat this game in 48 hours. I was like, oh my God, this needs to be a 10-hour experience.
Dude.
And I really, really hope that they bring the level of quality of writing to this video game.
Yeah, I'm watching this one. I love Don't Nod. I hope this is a success for them because this looks, I think, rad. But I'm not Mike, you know.
Yeah. You'll never be him either.
I never will be either. Then we had our Indie Selects montage where they ran through and talked about his stuff. Then the next new announcement was Vampire Survivors getting an update. This is the Antechamber update version 1.14. It's live right now. It's out today. It adds Balatro and more, and it's free. So, as always, shout out to Vampire Survivors for being just fucking awesome, doing all these crazy crossovers. We've talked about Vampire Survivors a lot through the years. I've played a lot of it. I was shocked that it worked so well with Poe. Poe, of course, my mainstream gamer, you know what I mean, who just usually doesn't play anything or what his son's playing. And so when he was over here and Jack was playing Bonanza, we'd go home every night and I introduced him to Vampire Survivors, and that's what we did every night for like the week, just playing through, grinding on that. What a great game. From there, then it was Daisy Badlands.
Man, this looks rough, man.
Whoa.
You're watching it, you're like, yeah, of course, it's an indie direct. Games are going to look rough. And then it's Daisy. I'm like, don't you have money, Daisy? Why does this looks like a PS3 fucking
game.
Character? What is going on here?
Yeah,
it's got that weird soft visual on every texture.
This dude's hair just looked connected to his head. Like, I don't is that a hat? I don't know what's happening.
I was not impressed with this one. Not thrilled with this one. Didn't make me go, I got to go play the Daisy Badlands.
Is it a expansion or is it a new game? Or is it what's up with this one?
I had to take a guess off
Daisy Badlands. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Daisy. The content requires the base game Daisy in Steam in order to play. So there you go.
Okay, so it's expansion.
Your desert survival adventure begins in the troubled territories of Daisy Badlands. In the blistering heat of the Providence, I don't know what the fuck.
Okay, so new biomes, because
a new terrain. Yeah, explore the largest map for official Daisy.
I haven't played Daisy in a decade.
No,
like,
we're
legitimately
good.
since
I didn't even
2016.
think Daisy was still around.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Then we went into a game called Super Ball. Super Ball is out today. It is free. Super Ball is a multiplayer 3v3 action game, an all-out blast of football in a cybernet punk setting. Choose a hero with unique abilities and conquer the sport of the future. Your accurate passes and strikes, as well as your artful defense, will lead your team to victory.
This game is out today?
That's
out
so
today.
Tough. That is so tough.
Whoa.
The day of free-to-play Battlefield 6 Battle Royale.
Yeah, but do you want to shoot things or do you want to play soccer?
This is another one of these games that would have shaped the industry if it came out 10 years ago, when there wasn't a lot of other games that are of super high quality. And I think it looks cool. I think it looks fine, but it's just such a crowded landscape out there.
See, I think it's doing too much. I think the idea is sound in the same way that Rematch as an idea is sound, but I look at the characters in the way that they're moving, and I'm like, I feel like you're trying to put together audiences that don't necessarily fit together in terms of the kind of game that you're making. Because a game like this needs to be simple. It needs to be pick up and play.
Rocket League.
It is Rocket League. It is Rematch. It is soccer. You should not overcomplicate soccer. And I think I look at this and I'm like, this looks overcomplicated.
I think
these characters are doing too much.
I think that's maybe just what the trailer decided to show you. I think
they're showing me like the hardcore,
high
tier gameplay.
I think they're showing you like the high skill ceiling of what you can do. But Rocket League, you could just slowly drive the ball into the goal or whatever. But then there's also the aerial weird ass movement that I look at. I'm like, I don't know how to do any of that. I think it's just trying to show you what it can do, because it starts off pretty basic and then it's like, look how crazy it can get. But I also don't disagree with you that could,
for me, it's the combos.
off-putting.
Like I'm looking at the gameplay and it looks like I'm playing a 3D action game type thing, and it looks like I'm going to be pressing. And again, this is me, I guess, projecting, right? But of like, is this going to be like square triangle for like my light heavy on the thing? Is it me like rotating between these different moves? I just don't think that's what the audience for these types of games desires out of it, right? I think you're looking even for Rocket League, even when you show me high level Rocket League gameplay, at the end of the day, it's a car hitting a ball, and that is easy to understand. And like I can look at somebody and be like, damn, that looks fucking crazy, but I understand how you get there, kind of. Whereas this just looks like it's doing too much crazy shit.
Yeah.
You remember when we used to have Knockout City?
I do, dude.
We miss you, Knockout.
We miss you, Knockout City.
We miss you,
We miss you,
Knockout
Knockout
City.
City.
Remember that one?
What did you do?
He wrote,
I miss you, Knockout City.
Oh.
As if we were going to silence him and he wouldn't be able to say the words. You know what I mean? Got it. Of course, there were more games to come. Another 13, another 12. I forget which my number is. Another 10. But here's a good place for us to remind you that we're kind of funny. And this is the Gamescast. Each and every weekday, we run you through the biggest topics in gaming. We couldn't do without your support. Please pick up a Kind of Funny membership. Patreon.com/kindoffunny. YouTube.com/kindoffunnygames. Apple or Spotify to get all of our shows ad-free. To get your daily dose of me. And to get good karma for supporting a small, independent 11-person business. However, right now, you're not using your benefits. So here's a word from our sponsors.
This episode's brought to you by Arc Raiders, a multiplayer extraction adventure game where most of humanity shelters underground, but raiders rise to the surface in search of something greater. In the Rust Belt, danger isn't the end of the story, it's the beginning of the adventure. Every journey above ground is a gamble against the relentless machines of Arc and rival raiders chasing the same dream. Explore a lethal yet vibrant world scarred by old conflicts and reclaimed by nature, where shifting conditions makes every high-stakes run unpredictable. Adventure isn't a choice, it's the price of thriving. You've seen the boys playing Arc Raiders, and they're absolutely loving it on all those streams. You can join them too. Arc Raiders. Pre-order now on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC.
And we're back. We move right into the 14th game by my list. Invincible versus, of course, this was the debut of the one and only Robot and Monster Girl. Blessing, I asked you while we were live about it. Now that we're here, not live, but still live. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Where are you at with Invincible versus as our fighting game person?
I am looking forward to it. I got to download this a few times. One, the first time when they were revealing it, and then again at, I want to say, a PAX, at the Xbox event that me and Andy went to at PAX, actually. And it's a really fun fighting game. If you're unfamiliar with it, of course, it's Invincible as the IP. But the studio working on this is made up of people who formerly worked at the studio that made Killer Instinct for Xbox One when that launched. And they left that studio to create this new one, to make this new game. It is a really good feeling fighting game. I worry about the competition as far as it going up against the other fighting games that are coming out right now, whether it's 2XKO or Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls coming out next year. I think this type of 2D tag fighter, man, they're a dime a dozen right now. And we got some bangers coming out. So that's my main worry. Other than that, like, if you're somebody who's just looking for a fighting game to play, or you're somebody who likes Invincible and kind of likes fighting games or vice versa, it's a good game. You're going to have a good time with this one, but I think the marketing of it is going to be a rough journey.
Yeah, how big is, I mean, Amazon Prime has changed, obviously, or Amazon in general has changed, Invincible's grandeur.
Reach?
And reach and audience. But how much of that audience, is into fighting games?
Where are we currently at with that? Yeah, because I am the general audience of, like, I was so in on that first part of that season, then, like, fell off, never looked back, right?
Season 1 or 2?
Season 1.5, right?
Okay,
Or like whatever the halfway point. But like, is this being tied up with the season 2 or 3? Is this going to reignite?
Well, this is just saying 2026. So yeah, I don't know if they're going to tie it.
But like, is the show anytime back?
They've said they're going to be better about it for the next season. So yeah,
I'm kind of closer to Mike, where anytime I bring up Invincible, it's always from a place of fear where I'm like, God, I hope they don't cancel the show. And then everybody always corrects me. And then I look at the data and info, and it's like, oh, this show is way more popular than I thought.
Yeah.
Like this, it's massive. It does huge
well.
numbers, and they're work. I think they're done with like all the voice recording for season 4, I guess, or whatever. Like, it does feel like every season though we get more and more reassurances that, all right, the show's going to come out a bit quicker. I feel like every season or every kind of like break, we always kind of get reassurances about that.
Yeah.
But
I feel like figuring out what IPs make sense to make a fighting game with gets real tough. Because Invincible, you would think, oh, superheroes, they're fighting in all the episodes. That makes sense. And I think to some extent, I can see it and I'm excited for it. But that's also because I really like fighting games, and I really like the Invincible cartoon. I'm so fascinated to see if there is crossover, or even if they're banking on the crossover. Like, I look at a lot of fighting games that are based off of existing IPs as almost like you're still making this from the ground up as far as what you're doing with your audience and your fan base that are playing this game. Like the Marvel fighting games, I think, have that built-in audience because of the Marvel fighting games that have come in the past, more so than even like Marvel IP. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, I think that means so much to it. And so I don't know if Invincible is going to get people into this as opposed to just the gameplay being solid and like the game being fun, which it is, but
it's the usual argument though of like, okay, if it's a fine Invincible fighting game, why not go play one of the other fighting games that's out and amazing?
Yeah.
Whether it is Token, depending on when this comes out, whether it is 2XKO.
I think this game just has to like find that window. It is what's the Tom Cruise movie that we fucking love that's not Mission Impossible?
Edge of Tomorrow.
The flying one. We're flying planes.
Top Gun.
Top Gun Maverick. It's the scene where it's like you got to find that like perfect window to do the thing. I feel like that's where this game is at as far as trying to find the right place to launch.
You see there too, there is a closed alpha coming up in November too, if you want to join that. The next game, number 15 by my list, was Sledding Game. And it might be my game of show.
This one's cute.
I don't think that's a good one.
You
Greg.
just sled with friends. It's this little dude. You got physics. And then it kept, this is where we started talking about the friend slop. You drop in here, you go and do this. There's proximity chat. Do you want to throw snowballs? Do you want to go fishing? Do you want to do karaoke? None of it looks great, but it all looks fun enough to go fuck around and do. And this looks a lot like Tahoe. Of course,
Yeah,
I'm a big expert now, Heavenly.
Made by one jabroni here. Looks like a fun third space, as you brought up, just a place to hang with your friends and a lot of things to do other than just sledding down the hill, right? They have races and stuff, but as you can see inside the little cute cabin lodge, you have a lot of things to do, from darts to gambling at the roulette wheel, which I love.
Michael.
And a karaoke singing area.
You stream and play games with our jabroni boys, your jabroni boys at home. You're playing with boys left and right.
Yeah.
Talk to me about friend slop. This is a conversation. This is a term that has taken our industry by storm. You hear it brought up in a future trailer we saw here. What is friend slop? What makes a good friend slop?
Yeah, that's a weird one, Greg, because I wouldn't be able to answer friend slop for you. I am the ultimate consumer and candidate for friend slop inside of this office, as I love games like Schedule 1 to Repo to Headliners to, what are some other...
Peak.
Yeah. I love Peak. Are we there yet type games. Like, I love experiences with my friends. And for the past, 5 years, somehow there's been someone has found a market that has really popped off. And I think it's Twitch streaming,
chained
maybe
together
COVID,
as well.
Chained together. You think of Gang Beasts at the first kind of start of this. There's something
Fall
that
Guys.
goes on of just like spending time with your friends, spending a nice evening to a couple of evenings, laughing and having fun and doing dumb things without, I think maybe it's the pressures of being great at a Fortnite. Maybe it is the grind of a Call of Duty skin challenge, or just we have to be here working a battle pass. What's a fun Thursday night with your friends?
It's another
hanging
third
out?
space, right? It's what you talk about with Fortnite, and even like Among Us, I think, is another big one here as well. Where me and Andy were joking about the third space thing of like, oh yeah, it's just another place to hang out. But realistically, during pandemic, a lot of people were looking for those places to hang out, and a lot of games became that. And I think where the slop kind of derogatory part of it comes in is, I think a lot of these games seem cheap to make. Like they seem, or at least they come off cheap when you look at the visuals, when you look at the production. They're not these super deep advanced games, right? There are games that have found a thing. Hey, just climb with your friends. Hey, just, figure out who's the imposter. Hey, but you're playing as these characters that look lo-fi, that might look, cartoonish or whatever, because at the end of the day, people are picking this game up and playing them so they can just hang out with their buddies.
And they find success at the $5 to $15 range, right?
Yep.
And like there's 1,000 of them, but when they find the one that really hits and connects with an audience, you see games like Are We There Yet? Peak, where it's like, oh, this game sold 1 million copies, or oh my gosh, this game has had 5 million copies. And you look around, especially in this office, where we're like, well, none of us played that, or like we didn't identify with that. But there is a larger world out there that just wants a game to hang with their friends and play. It's an interesting one. The friend slop term, I don't know where that came from. I don't know when. That's recent.
I didn't hear it until Peak. It wasn't until Peak that I started hearing it.
I think because this year feels like we've gotten more, and maybe this is because every year we're getting more and more of these things, but I think we hit a critical mass, especially with Peak. Because Peak was actually like, Peak is a fucking quality ass video game. You know what I mean? Like that's one that I think really took off and made the rounds and maybe that is the critical mass that we hit, where people are like, all right, we're assigning this.
There are
a
around
name.
12 million copies sold.
Good for them.
Peak. That's insane, dude.
And they deserve it. Like they made something with Peak.
Hang Beasts.
Think
about it.
Never forget about it, Hang Beasts. Andy, don't you forget about number 16, Monsters Are Coming, Rockin' Road. I wrote down, Andy said, quote, this looks cool.
Yeah, weird name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steam description goes, beware, monsters are coming. In this tower survivor roguelite, you protect an ever-moving city from unrelenting hordes, gather resources, fortify defenses, and boost potential through enhanced player progression. Will you reach the arc? Coming out November 20th. This was from the Raw Fury sponsored section.
I saw Rockin' Road and thought it was going to be a rhythm game as well or something. This just looks like one of those that's going to tickle the senses.
Yeah.
This feels like your king is watching.
Yeah.
Where Andy's going to say, I can't stop playing.
Yeah, it's I was calling it serotonin slop the other day. Of like when the numbers are going and things are flashing and you get happy because of a whole gigantic horde of monsters are being taken out by that one upgrade that you've leveled up all the way. It's Ball Pit, it's Mega Bonk, it's Vampire Survivors, and yeah, the concept and the art. For me, it was mainly the art style, and I was like, oh, cool. I like the way this looks, and I don't love the name of it, but it looks like it's going to, kind of just make all the little circuits in your brain go, feels good. I like it.
Does that do anything for anybody else? I know we are all in the Ball Pit world right now of loving that game.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, this is one to try.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not a big tower defense guy. I haven't been since like Pixel Junk Monsters. And so this one, I'd go back.
Warcraft 3 custom game.
Like King was watching.
Would I like it?
Oh my God.
Would Greg like it?
I think you have evolved so much.
I am. I have a refined taste.
Here's what I want. Look, hey, I want Tim to take some notes from Greg.
I want Tim to retire.
Oh. Because here's the thing with Greg has gone so far out of his comfort zone that there have been so many games recently, just like Mike as well.
He wants to play Arc Raiders.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
There have been so many things you've played.
Division, man.
He thinks it's Division.
And but the same for me as well. Where like when we just talk about when you look at a game, you go, yeah, that looks cool, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
But I just think that we have evolved so much that you may still think it's not for you, and then suddenly you got me reading a whole bunch in Citizen Sleeper 2 and going, that's going to be in my top 10 of the year because of how amazing it is. And it's 5 years ago, I would have said, yeah, I'm not trying that. I'm not playing that bullshit.
I'm not a loser.
But it's amazing, and I love that you are more adventurous now, Greg.
Thank you. I like that.
You should play Elden Ring
more.
as well.
Let's celebrate that about Greg. I
too.
like that. Give him a cake.
Yeah.
Let's get something to eat.
Give me a gold star. Give me a star. Give me a star on the.
Not
Game Showdown.
No, that's not how that works.
Up next from Raw Fury was Dome Keeper, coming December 9th to Xbox. It's been out apparently a long time on Steam. Defend against waves of alien monsters in this unique roguelite action miner. Dig for resources, collect useful gadgets, and upgrade equipment to increase odds of survival. Just hurry back before your dome is destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, I love this the Moonlighter sort of concept. Go out and adventure, collect stuff, make the thing stronger for the round of like, all right, now we're doing whatever missile command, tower defense sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very similar to the game we just saw with Monsters Are Coming.
Yep.
Rockin' Road.
Yeah. Their third game for the Raw Fury section was nothing like the others. This was Routine, coming out December 4th. Routine is a first-person sci-fi horror set on an abandoned lunar base designed around an 80s vision of the future. Explore and investigate your surroundings as you survive against unknown threats.
Yeah, we saw this recently, and we liked the look of it the first time.
Yeah, very stylized,
it was shown here. So, yeah, this one's on my list of horror games I would like to try for sure.
VHS Core.
Oh, man.
I love the look of the hardware they're doing. I love that it looks even more realistic because we're seeing it through this sort of filter in some cases.
Analog Core.
I like that.
This and Arc Raiders.
I like that. I like it.
Creating genres today.
Speaking of creating genres, number 19 on the list was Egging On. This is coming November 6th. This game is hard-boiled. Face the challenge of being a real fragile egg. Escape the hen house and jump, roll, and climb your way through a farm, shop, factory, and other perilous environments. With some determination, you might just reach your freedom.
Egg punk.
I played this at Day of the Devs, and I loved it. I looked right at him. I said, I'll see you at release.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very excited for this one. Of course, any sort of only up baby steps this year really was special for me. So yeah, I love a good challenge. I love trying to, get this fragile egg all the way up to the top of the hen house. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
I couldn't tell if it was doing the quap egg equivalent of something like baby steps.
Okay.
I couldn't tell if the movement was going to be difficult or if it's just a platformer, because everything looks so precise, but I wasn't sure if whenever you land, the egg will roll maybe this way because it's kind of oblong shaped and you have to kind of deal with the complexities of just the physics there, or whether it just is a straightforward platformer.
I think it's straightforward. It's just that you're fragile.
Okay.
That's my take on it. Number 20, as we start to wind down here, was Over the Hill, and it immediately got added to my wish list. Over the Hill, explore the world in the golden age of off-roading. Drive iconic vehicles from the 60s to 80s by yourself or with friends through challenging trails and beautiful scenery.
Can you rewind like maybe 5 to 7 seconds, Kevin? Just right there. When I see these visuals, again, I'm not even talking about the game here. I'm just talking about my own thoughts.
Yeah.
These are the visuals I look at where I'm like, I want a golf game that looks like this.
Oh.
I like that.
Every golf game just starts to look the same, and they're all kind of going for the same visuals. I want something in this vibe.
Now,
but
is-
this
what
is
if
something
we
Daniel
made it?
Dwyer was tweeting about
Yeah.
a lot recently.
Do these games fall under friend slop? Because that's what this is, right? It is you and your friends, a third area. You're just kind of hanging
Vibe
out,
core.
vibing, driving, vibe core.
I think it falls into a different category. I think friend slop is that.
Friend slop has an art style too.
It looks
goofy.
It looks cheap and it looks fast.
Like,
We're fucking around.
You know the friend slop
The
art
characters
style.
kind of-
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, I think.
But I think it does fall into that category.
I think you could put it there. It makes the same idea. Like you do, you hang. But I like that. I don't know. When I see how the gameplay challenges you and whatever, are we going to get to trails where I need Mike to pull me? You know what I mean? Where I can't do it alone?
Because at what point is Battlefield 6 friend slop? You know what I mean? What are we doing?
I look at these games like we're getting treated to some really fun games, whether it's you just zoning out or you with friends. I think of a long hike, right? That's coming up that I'm very excited about, or the long walk where you're the cute little bird guys and we're walking around. There's different puzzles.
Big Walk.
Big Walk. Thank you. Yes. Can't wait for that.
Big Walk
So-
fucking looks exactly like it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
okay.
It's like
So
very
here,
vibey like
look at
that.
I put friend slop into Google. The third one, Substack, is what is friend slop, and it's a fucking picture of Big Walk. So yeah.
Yeah. I think these games kind of fall in that. We kind of get a different vibe. Like you said, maybe it's the art style of certain things. Maybe it's the chaotic nature of a cuff bust on screen.
Yeah.
Where you're like, well, that's friend slop. But it's like, well, this is very much in that, right? Of like, we're just vibing, hanging
friend
out.
slop, you had to make it in like less than 3 months.
Yeah. And there's got to be a zaniness to it.
Yeah.
If that game doesn't look zany, I wouldn't call that friend slop, the car driving one.
I like this. So I'm on just I'm exploring the game Substack. It's written by Kevin TC. And he's doing, what is friend slop? And his answer, everything, maybe. Does every game count? Does every co-op game count? Well, yes, but actually no. Know Your Meme defines the term as, quote, a humorous and derogatory slang term describing video games primarily meant to be played together with your friends and, more narrowly, indie cooperative horror games such as Lethal Company and Repo, among others.
We're going to come up with a better name.
No.
We're bringing the world together.
Because then you miss out on the peaks and the Among Us's.
Friends. We're gonna
Friends. From there, we went to one of Mike's favorite games of all time, TCG, Card Shop
Holy
Simulator.
shit.
Another one that's been out on PC a long time. I've seen you stream it and talk about it so much, Mike. It is coming to Q1 2026, everything Xbox.
Coming to console. This is a game where you will sell your soul to the card devil and you won't come out of it. It's like we talk about friend slop. Now we got a whole nother world that's taking over, and it is these simulation games.
Sim slop.
It is just it's sim
I was
slop.
drinking when you took it right out of my mouth.
Water park simulator, it's TCG card shop simulator, it's gas station simulator. It's every simulator known to man where all of a sudden we're working a 9-to-5 job that we wouldn't want to work on the normal, but we're lost in and we're just clocking in from 5 to 9 here at our PC. And I
bite your fucking
love
tongue.
it.
If you could make a living anymore in this day and age working at a card shop or a comic shop, I would love to work at it.
That'd be pretty sick.
Well, here, guess what? From 5 to 9, Greg, you could do just
9 to 5.
No, from
No, he's
5 to
talking about
9
after work.
So you do.
I
your
work
9
my
to
real
5,
job, then I go
you
home and I
5
play
to
this.
9.
Saying 5 to 9, you
punch
can do it in the
clock
game.
again, Brody. That's what these jobs are all about, bro. Because
God
you're working
damn.
the cash register. You're talking with Susan. Hey, what's the
Yeah.
latest expansion? Are you buying that? You're pack opening. You got singles that you can sell.
Can we
this
see
game rocks.
Can we see the cards again? Because this for me is almost like a Power World situation.
Hey, you know what? Let's not draw attention to.
Because I look at these cards and I'm like, are those not just Pokemon?
Are you a cop or what?
Yeah,
bro?
exactly. Are you a
Like,
cop?
wait, what are we?
Let's let
Look at
people
these.
enjoy it.
I've seen that little guy at the bottom. That's just Torchic and another Pokemon smashed together.
nah.
That's 2 Lugias in the top left there.
Yeah.
That's 2 Lugias.
I don't know.
This is definitely a top 5 simulation game for me. So if you're looking for a life sim game, this is top 5. This might even be top 3 of how good this game is with the depth, the fun. This is a top.
When are you gonna do a ranking of all these on the Gamescast?
It's a great call. I gotta get a PowerPoint.
We can do
Yeah.
we can do a shit list. Top 10 simulation games.
You submit the list and then
Well, and then me and Tim react to it.
They have no idea. They're like, I guess I don't know. Is it good? I don't know. Your second to last game was Task Time. This is the one that called itself Friend Slop. The Steam description read: Task Time is a game show inspired competitive party game where 8 friends dive headfirst into 6 rounds of unpredictable tasks and physics fueled chaos to finish top of the leaderboard. From some of the people that worked on Gang Beasts and Fall Guys, this is your new favorite, Friend Slop.
See, yeah, this is Friend Slop. This is Friend Slop right here. They made this in 2.5 weeks. Good for them.
And they're about to make a bag.
They're about to make a bag.
That's the big goal around Friend Slop that we don't talk about. It's like, how can very few people spend very little time making something that can be an instant hit, and bang, all of a sudden, we're rich. And guess what, Bless?
Yeah.
We're gone.
Why don't we got to make a Friend
We're
Slop.
gone.
Send Nuggies is freaking out in the chat saying, yes, go play now. The playtest is out now. Send Nuggies also super chatted, re-Friend Slop / Task Time. Played this with some besties, and we kept saying this is a Mike-ass party game.
Nice.
So much character customization, and the tasks / effects are a lot of fun. The playtest is on Steam right now.
We just played, what's the cute forklift game from the Peak people? I think it's from the same team.
Something
Forklift
Crashers,
game.
Buckbusters,
Dumpsters, Crashers,
Yeah, it's something Crash.
Crash Bastards. That'd be a great
Crash
name for
Out.
a game. Crash Out Crew.
Crash Out Crew.
Crash Out Crew.
Good time, fun time.
Crash
I'll try
Bastards.
this one out. Send Nuggies. I'll put it on the list.
Mucka says Friend Slop. You mean Snowbike Mike's Game of the Year, Cuff Bust? Never a
Now,
better
Cuff
time to
Bust
jump in.
Cuff Bust was a bust. I said
That's
that.
crazy.
We actually pulled that from a Kind of Funny stream. That's how bad it was. And that's one of those of like, you come up with these fun ideas for what friends could do, right? It's like, let's all be gummy bears. Let's escape from prison in a wild, wacky way. Let's nail this. And they have like the core idea down. They have some fun ideas there, but there's just something about the police officers, the guards being AIs that don't give a big threat to it all. So that's kind of like, hey, I want Blessing's mental game of he's chasing you back and forth. They don't have that. It's unfortunate that there's only one map. It's very user generated of like, they gave the tools and they just said, you all create a bunch of stuff. Well, we clearly are behind the ball trying to get more cooked up here. So it just didn't land. Cuff Bust.
That's so shocking to me.
Is the Friend Slop bubble going to burst?
Yes.
No,
it has to.
never.
All right, 2 very opposite answers.
You think so, Greg? You don't think we'll see a one to two Friend Slops a year that break out and are successful fun? In the day and age that we live in with live
That's fine, but that's not a bubble. I mean, like that. I mean, I think there's gonna be so many people who try to make Friend Slop, and eventually there's just no. There's no room for it.
I think the thing is like Friend Slops are almost designed to like come and go. And there's
they're disposable, right? That's why
they're
work.
under $10.
$5, whatever. Fuck it. For one night,
And they're not. There's not like a lock at the top for like this is the Friend Slop.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is a rotation that might be able to happen forever.
I think it.
Well, Among Us was there for a while. Among Us, solved
that's
that,
true.
but that was COVID.
But Among Us what's the player count of Among Us right now?
I would say that it'll never burst because they are so cheap and they are not games that are asking for your time all of the time. It's not a you gotta complete the battle pass and you gotta dedicate all the there's no progression. You just hop in there for a little bit. It's like going to a restaurant.
This is Mike calls Andy and says, I'm going to buy you this game. It's $10 to $15. You're going to give me Tuesday night. And I convinced 4 of my friends to either buy it themselves or I pay for it. And it's like, we're going to play Headliners one night. We're going to laugh our ass off and we're never going to play it again.
It happens so many times that I'm driving home, stop at a red light, look at my phone. Someone like Mike has gifted you something like, oh God,
here we go.
What are we doing
What are we about
tonight?
to play?
Stop it. Give me a quick 3 hours.
Can you guess? Can you guess the 24-hour peak on Steam for Among Us?
Take a guess.
Player peak.
24-hour peak?
Yeah.
Of all time.
No, currently.
Currently.
In the last 24 hours, yeah.
On Steam.
Ooh, I don't know.
This is gonna be a game showdown.
It's a
game
weird
for
one.
FIFA,
I would guess like 4K.
Oh, actually, that's smaller. 9K, 9,242.
That's still insanely admirable.
I mean, that's insane. Yeah.
They also moved to mobile heavy too, so
That's true.
I wonder if
that's
the
true.
kids still.
But like
the fuck heavy.
the all-time peak was 450,000,
yeah.
right? And that's when we're all at home and like depressed.
The thing that always shocks me is anytime I open up SteamDB and I see that PUBG is always number 2 or 3 underneath CS:GO.
I was watching a PUBG tournament last night, going, man, I can't believe we're deep
Dude,
up in
PUBG is so
It's
huge still. It's
yeah.
crazy.
You know what it is? It's the PUBG Mobile though. PUBG Mobile with a big carry.
No, but I'm saying on Steam, the Steam numbers are still always like 300K people playing.
Insane.
I was surprised last night on Steam. I just saw Andy keep popping up with Baldur's Gate. Like signing on, signing off.
Ooh, you're playing Baldur's Gate?
I was making a video.
Can we play with you?
I was doing a sponsored video.
Very cool, very cool.
Let's you, me, and Roger get back to it. I had so much fun, Andy. Come on now.
And to close out the ID at Xbox Showcase for October 2025 was Mouse PI for Hire. It turned out, everybody, this was a Mouse PI for Hire state of play we didn't know about. Everything else was here to lead you into Mouse PI for Hire, and it went on for 4 chapters, which I'm not mocking. It did a great job. It did what we started talking about it. Yeah, it looks interesting, whatever. And by the end of it, everybody's like, "Oh, this is a way bigger game than we thought it would be."
Yeah, I gotta.
But it still went out a long time.
I gotta remix my schedule to play this game. Like I'm gonna have to move things out the way to actually play Mouse PI.
I thought it was gonna be an 11-hour.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be a 6-hour. All right,
yeah.
it's gonna be Doom, whatever. Cool.
Quick romp.
No, it's an immersive sim.
March 19th, 2026, joined private investigator Jack Pepper on a guns-blazing, jazz-fueled adventure in Mouse PI for Hire. Mouse combines the charm of hand-drawn rubber hose animation inspired by the classic cartoons of the 1930s with the adrenaline and action of an explosive first-person shooter. Obviously, we've seen this game for a long time, but this was our deep dive into it of the systems and the minutia and the upgrades and the mini games and all the other stuff. I was already like, I'm not the first person shooter guy, but I already was like, I want to play this. And I looked at this and I'm like, damn, I really want to play this.
I want to meet cool characters. I want to see what these mysteries are. I liked seeing that sort of Alan Wake style board of, the string theory of, now we got to somehow figure out how this person's related to here and how we,
Yeah.
And I love when Troy Baker can put on a cool voice and make me feel like a cool character.
Yeah.
Have you seen like the viral TikTok videos of like a parent telling their kid, like picking their kid up out of school and being like, "Hey, we're about to go to the doctor or whatever, or we're gonna go to the friend's house or something," and then like it's a surprise and you're actually going to Disney World.
Oh, those are my favorite.
I see those and like. Honestly,
I want to have a kid.
Honestly, I see that and I get overwhelmed. Like as a kid, I'd be like, "Oh, damn, that's neat." But part of me, I think the adult me is like, "Ah, damn, that seems like a big commitment."
I didn't plan for it.
I didn't plan for this. That's how I feel about
take
this.
a shit.
Like that's my that's for sure my reaction to seeing this.
Damn, I look past you for a reason. Now I got to worry about you.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, cool, Mouse PI for Hire. That's gonna be a day or whatever." Now I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta shit. This is a commitment.
Yeah.
This is a big game."
It'll be cool though.
Yeah, it looks great. I said, yeah, March. March will be here before you know it. March 19th, 2026. And that, everybody, was the ID at Xbox Showcase from today. Again, not a lot of things that stood out for me, but the ones that did stand out, I'm stoked for. Wish listed, ready to go.
Too. Demons Come Home. What's that one?
Coming around. Fuck.
Monsters
are coming. Rock and Road.
That's the
Here's
one.
the problem. They just don't need the Rock and Road part.
They don't.
Monsters are coming, period. Rock and Road. What? Rock and roll? Rocky Road?
Yeah.
No, Rock and Road.
Of course.
Why are you saying it? Was there monsters are coming before that we should have known about? Is this a way to get around a copyright? Like, what are we doing here? Got a real Ghostbuster situation going on. Everybody, believe it or not, we are just starting our programming day here at Kinda Funny, even though we've been hanging out with you for 2 hours. After this Gamescast wraps up, you're going to roll into Kinda Funny Games Daily. After that, you're going to roll into the Kinda Funny podcast. After that, you're rolling into your Battlefield RedSec.
RedSec.
I'm thinking of DeadSec.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Me
What's
too.
that from?
Okay.
Dead Sec. Don't tell me. Dead Sec.
Fucking, it's
Coming to you.
they're in the video game.
Yeah, that's a video game.
Not Splinter Cell. Not Deus
Rainbow
Ex.
Six?
Split Fiction.
No, Dead Sec.
I wanted to say it was.
I was gonna say
fucking
Mission
like
Impossible.
Control.
No, that's FBI or Federal Bureau.
Watch Dogs.
Shit.
Damn.
Watch Dogs Legion.
Oh, how could we forget Watch Dogs?
I'm writing that down for Game Show.
Remember Watch Dogs Legion? Holy fucking shit.
Take over the
Ladies, gentlemen, NBs, that's the end of the Gamescast. Please like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, follow. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, give it to us because they don't remind you and it expires every 30 days. But most importantly, pick up a Kinda Funny membership. Patreon.com/kindafunny, YouTube.com/kindafunnygames, Apple and Spotify to get all of our shows ad-free, get your daily dose of me, and of course, get good karma for supporting this 11-person dream. Until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you. Watch.